Do I need to pee? Probably. I'll pee after this.
Piss.
No.
Just fucking piss.
Were you ever funny?
I just accidentally am occasionally funny. Oh god. No one knows what they're doing, especially me.
I love the savagery of were you ever funny?
Were you ever funny?
Can I just tolerate you this whole time?
No, never a point where you were funny. We're back. Anyway.
So, we rejoin the Sik Bois. Deep within the now fade realm of the ancient city of Napasam, they have made their way and recently defeated the giant of Mehurin. After resting, they pressed on to a secret fade portal, an exit to this tunnel, where after passing through some yellowish water, found themselves in a cavern filled with these red, spongy roots. Upon hearing something approach, Day hid in the shadows and surprised this figure and tried to threaten him and intimidate him, which eventually, after he started to lick his hand, led to his death, quite rightly so. But then, quick revival.
Yay!
They discovered this elf had been trapped here since the Sundering, and maybe his mind had started to deteriorate in that time.
Maybe.
Promising.
Jury's out on that.
Yeah, not us to judge. Promising to show them the way out onwards from this chamber, he requested flesh, where they quite smartly, and I didn't think of this, removed the finger of my heroine and brought it back with them. Upon doing so, I can't remember who it was, but someone realised that there was somebody, Day.
I realised who it was.
I don't know. What are you going to say? What was your
saw that he was feeding it to something, some sort of creature. Eventually,
I did all of it.
I think it was just like common consensus that there was, because there was a bell. So we just all were like, there's probably something back there.
Yeah.
But you put together who it was.
Right.
No, you weren't.
I did all of it, but I wasn't there.
Waiting for him to feed this creature, this bit of flesh. That was when Day realised the harp and what he'd seen in this chamber, and put two and two together and realised potentially this could be the lost Matka Evelyn of Hala, an elf from the far south. In questioning Jaundice, they suspected they thought their suspicions were true, and started to doubt the situation that this person, this lost Matka, was in. Eventually, Drell managed to communicate with her broken mind, and where she asked for release from this place. When using Matka Maya's gift, he did so. Not before or shortly after, Jaundice enacted some revenge on Grey, but luckily, with his head exploded and some quick healing from Val, Grey was okay, just barely. They then took the lost Matka and prepared a cremation ceremony where they said their goodbyes and a few comments. And in the chamber now, in this fairly somber moment, just the four of them left. But this matter at least resolved and come to some sort of conclusion. We return to the four companions.
Well, What's next now?
I guess we go up, right?
Try and figure out that.
Yes. Maybe we could. Maybe I should send Venya up. Take a look. See what she can see.
Perhaps we could tie some rope together and let Venya go up with the rope and see if there's anywhere to grapple it.
Yes. Work. Do you think you could?
Looking at the rocks, because it's like a big funnel, right?
Yeah.
Sort of, I'm guessing like the inside of the griffins.
The tower, right?
Yeah, like when we fought the griffin.
Yeah, more. Even though
natural.
that was natural, it was still quite smoothed out. This is like quite craggy and sharp.
Would it look climbable if needs be?
Potentially, yeah, it looks climbable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is slick and covered in this spongy vine.
And it doesn't hold weight. Which kind of, I guess we're like trying to find a way out. Just kind of tug on some of it.
Yeah, you
Try and get some weight.
you feel it stretches, and as it does so, it squishes a bit, and some liquid runs down your hand into your sleeve.
Reese's wet dream.
And as you do so, eventually some of it comes off, but it can take a little bit. It's not too much.
So maybe we can climb up it, but not be able to use it to support it anymore.
Being quite heavy, perhaps. Don't touch me. Being quite heavy, perhaps the rope would be a good plan A.
Well, we have some grappling hooks, I believe. At least
I've definitely got two. And some rope.
3 grappling hooks.
Yeah. Rope. I've got 3 as well.
I think it must have been a duplicated entry.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure we didn't have 6.
I think I might have 1. I presumed it was 1 each. I think.
I've definitely got 1 of my own, and we found 3 in.
I think I started the game with like 2 at least.
Oh, so you might have 3
could
then.
Like it says like adventuring gear next to a lot of this stuff. So it must have come with the like starter pack of my character.
Oh no.
Nice.
But like I definitely think we gained at least 1 each or something.
Right, okay.
I vaguely remember like, oh, I've got 2 already, and like
Yeah.
like added on another one.
We definitely got given 1 at some point, like each.
Yeah. Is that right? If it says adventuring gear on D&D Beyond, that's like, you know, when you start and you get to choose like gold or clear.
Potentially adventure gear.
No.
Yeah, so
And it's all like hunting trap,
Ink pen.
ink
I
pen.
don't know though, because you can start with an ink pen and paper.
That's very true.
It's just a
Actually,
classification of
yeah,
item.
you're right. Actually,
D&D Beyond keeps changing every now and again.
let's
We've at
say.
least got 1.
Yeah.
So let's say we've got.
We really should make a party.
Let's say we've got 4 in total.
inventory, man.
With 4 in total, does that sound?
Yeah. You happy with that, Dan?
Yeah, so
Four in
that's
total.
reasonable.
We've
yeah.
picked up another one at
I
some
would
point.
sprinkle them throughout this place, so
put
4 is reasonable.
mine down to 1, just from like my 1. Then?
Let's say you have 2,
Okay.
and then 1
One
of
each.
each of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me add that to my bag. It's gonna go on.
And then I've
Can
also got 50 feet of rope. On top of that.
Yes, I got 3 times 50 feet of rope.
Stop.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I got fucking 150 feet of rope.
It's like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they open Dennis's boot and he's just got like bondage equipment. It's like, I like to bind, I like to be bound.
Oh man.
It's looking into your back. Like, the fuck?
Shut up.
It's like a rock.
I'm helpful here.
It's like a rock with a belt around it. It's a gag, okay? Jeez, dude. We should talk.
Not if I'm wearing this.
So yeah, so how I mean, I guess we'd send Venya up first, but how high, like how much of this rope and such would we need?
It goes up quite high, but you don't know how high this exit supposedly is, if it's all the way to the top, or it could be, like not all the way to the top. So
send Venya.
I will take a look without anything. If that's alright.
Would she be alright if Ginger comes?
she's already.
Shit!
Oh.
Ginger, fly!
Ginger can fly, right?
Yeah,
Shot puts him.
I was just gonna like send him up as buddies, I'll make him invisible then and send them up soon.
Let's see for myself.
Okay. So you didn't just.
No, I didn't eat him. I'm gonna make him invisible.
It's going to do contested athletics checks to see who got there first.
Oh right, yeah.
No. Okay, so Ginger and Val goes up. Make a perception check with you, sorry. For your respective creatures.
Well, mine was pointless. Is it plus intelligence?
Yeah.
Whiz.
7.
6.
Ooh, good.
Shit.
Yes. Well, I'm hearing sight. Okay, that's better. 18.
Did you get
6?
Okay. Unbeknownst to Venya, Ginger is struggling to find something. It all just looks like a cave. Eventually, Venya would explain that basically there's a small, tiny plateau, sort of maybe 3/4 halfway up, covered and wrapped around these spongy root sort of vines. That's why it's difficult to see. But that's the only thing that she can see, and it's above his cave. Maybe about 80 feet.
80 feet above it.
Okay, so grappling rope and 50 feet of rope should
That's most of the way.
get us up there. Yeah.
Well, we could throw one up part way.
But I was thinking we just send her up and let her.
Drop it down.
Yeah. Just put it in her claws and just hooks it and then give it a tug.
It's quite heavy, I suppose.
It's 4 libs.
Do you think she'd be able to carry a grappling hook and 50 feet of rope?
If they could try.
Get her to try.
It's heavy, right?
Yeah. Venya, if you wouldn't mind.
She's kind of like flying around the chamber a little bit, and then her wings tuck in, and she starts diving towards you.
Gerald's like sat, with, like just on the edge of the like walkway, just legs dangling, because he hasn't been able to do anything for the last 10 minutes or whatever. It's like, I don't have an animal.
You can see just below you where Day chucked off Jonas' corpse.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be just caught into rocks, maybe just 7 feet below you, with his head blown up.
Might just be like chucking little pebbles out.
Make an investigation check.
No.
Trying to land it in like the hole in his head. Yeah.
I think terrain would still be active. It's 24 hours.
Oh right, yeah.
So if that helps anyone's imagination.
24 in the investigation.
Cool. Takes it from you. Make a athletics check as he starts to. It gets heavier and heavier and heavier.
So strength, right?
Yeah.
She's not efficient. 10.
She probably gets. She makes a good effort and probably gets maybe 30, 25 feet, which is a lot of rope for a bird to put up. But that's. She starts to just struggle, and
Drop it then.
she just quickly kind of hovers to the her right and just tries to drop it, the grapple at least, into some rock at that point. Just make another.
Gerald's like.
Athletics. 10 again.
Yeah, it does catch on something. and then she starts flying down. Gerald, as you're doing it, you can see some of the wrappings that he had his clothes made from dried amount of his roots has kind of come away, and you can see many open scars and wounds all along his forearm and also on the inside of his leg, and it looks like with that roll it looks like they are wounds that have been constantly opened, as if around the place where veins and arteries are, almost like bloodletting or something like that.
So it would be safe to think that he's been feeding her. Cool.
But yeah, and she comes down. It's like, best I can do.
Yes, no, that was a valiant effort. Such a heavy rope. And I'll head over to it and just test it to make sure it's not going to come away. It's locked in place.
It kind of moves a little bit and then it's kind of mostly, it feels alright. What the hell are you doing?
You asked me for it. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Cheers. Okay.
That's the last time I do
Forever.
Hey Dora,
That's alright.
I don't want it to get hot.
Go away. You already are.
Just
for 3 hours. I watch her sleep and she watches me play. Anyway.
Okay.
Good.
Alright. Well, let's see if I can get one a little higher. Does anyone have another?
Grappling.
Yes, please.
Would it maybe be worth taking off your armour, put it in the bag of holding, reduce your weight?
Yes. Yes. If we're climbing anything, that would be wise. I'm just going to try and get another one up there. Guys. Just like the flail.
You choke the flail.
What's up, Trail? Just work out.
Stop throwing them.
Little griffins fly around my head.
Check.
Strength check.
Oh, 22.
Oh wow. it goes really far up there, maybe like almost at the very the place where Vanina said.
Did you let go? Yeah, catches somewhere you think.
Okay. I guess it's
Really good roll.
yeah. If it's 80 foot, if it's 50 foot rope on it,
Oh yeah,
then
yeah,
we'll be out.
Woo!
Right?
Yeah, it went away.
Oh no!
But it's not
I
far
didn't-
from where the other
I
one
didn't
is.
think that through, but it looks like it's caught on something. So.
Could you not fly and attach the two together?
I suppose I could, but it would leave me powerless. Hopefully, we could rest for a bit once we get up there. But yeah, I could fly.
We could rest before we go up.
But then that's true. Let's do that.
Why did we send the bird at all?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. We have a man with opposable thumbs, and I'm gonna.
You tell us. You've watched this whole 30 minutes of.
I'm watching like an idiot. Cool. I'm gonna do a short hop in the air and then activate flight and sort of blast.
That's like just got his armour off.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go up and inspect the little grapples and see what's going on. And if they look a bit weakly tethered, I'm gonna see if I can wrap them around something, properly hook them together.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Meanwhile, I'm saying to Val, I've never claimed to be a smart man, but I seem to know I'm doing a lot more than Day does.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Picture you a ball.
Yeah, we're just looking at him while he's doing that.
Skipping rope with the stuff in the air. It's on fire, fuck!
What'd you get?
15.
Sorry.
So what I do?
So Valzon's pretty good actually. Venya's not so much. You feel pretty confident now with your collective effort. They are pretty secure. Yeah, and they sort of match up. You know, you can climb up one and then get the next one.
Cool.
So is that all the way up now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would take us to the top.
Pretty much. Yeah, Val's throw was on point.
Is there anywhere for me to sit up there safely?
Yeah.
Alright.
You think?
I'm just going to hang out up in the sky and be on point, ready to catch people. You got 10 minutes to climb! And I'm going to sort of descend a little bit. You got 8 minutes to climb!
Why do we only have 8 minutes to come?
That's how long my flight will last. I reckon that I could hold it.
7 minutes.
7 minutes. Fucking climb!
Okay.
6 minutes!
It's like slapping his knees.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm down. Okay, fine. Great, we'll climb.
I suppose I could try carrying one of you.
Yes.
I'm still confused why we only have 7 minutes.
My spell lasts for 10 minutes.
What's the the flight spell?
Yeah. Lasts for 10
So why does that impact us?
Because if you climb up on the 11th minute mark and fall, I can't catch you.
Yeah, but I've got Featherfall. I really don't know the competency of it.
I'm starting to question in myself.
Of course, yeah, Gray begins her ascent. Are you waiting for people to go one at a time?
Yes, I think we don't want to put
I think once one leaves the first rope, then yeah.
That's good. Cool.
So there's only one person on the rope at
Who's
each
next?
time. I'll go last because I weigh a bunch.
Do you want to grab the hook on the way up?
Yeah, right.
I can do that. I don't mind doing that.
Yes, you can collect it.
Yeah, but then
Yes,
we've only got 7
we'll
minutes.
Yes, we'll hurry up.
Athletics checks for whoever is climbing then.
Whoa,
That's a good roll.
I think it's 25.
Oh, that's an excellent roll.
No. Where are my skills gone?
You can go ahead and roll as well, Joe.
Oh, 26.
Oh!
Hang on.
It's plus 8, I think. Because your proficiency's 4 and your strength's 18.
Athletics, yeah. Well, acrobatics is the same. 13.
Great. Struggles, actually, going first. She only wrote an 8.
She did almost just die.
Yeah, and that's a good point. And you can see she's been quite quiet ever since this has happened. And even though it's mostly healed her wound, she keeps sort of like holding it and just sort of coughing and clearing her throat occasionally. And she carries that with her. She's trying to carry herself up this cliff. Luckily, with your role, however, you sort of support her. Quickly you catch up to her basically, and eventually you all make your way up and do day's work and
Cool.
reclaim your rope and
Bloody lovely.
at the top. So you barely can all fit on this tiny flat.
I was like, can I get up, please?
What do you like it?
And there was this hanging, there's this hanging curtain of roots that was kind of grown down and then grown around this plateau, and with a small maybe entrance in the cliffside.
Anyone me just hanging here for an hour?
Well, looks like it goes through here somewhere. Well, take a look at the entrance. and see what's there.
Yeah, it's very cold and damp, and as you just sort of push aside some of the roots, it kind of water and or liquid cascades on you, a little bit fixed on you, and you peer through. And just with your dark vision, you can make out a small cavern. At the end, the entire wall or end space is just fog, a layer of fog.
And how far away? Roughly
12 feet.
Looks like our next room through here. I'm gonna put my arm back on.
I guess if we all make our way through a little bit and just make the use of all the space we have, even as little as that is, but instead of us all being on that ledge.
Yeah, you feel relatively safe up here, and unlike previous fog doorways, there is nothing coming through this one, nothing revealing what might be in there. It's just the entire end space of this little cavern is just fog.
Cool.
So you can take a short rest here.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, take a short rest. Spend your hit dice. Do whatever you want.
I don't think I need to, right?
Am I going to lose my...
Since we fought the giant. Okay. Nah, fuck it. I don't. Because the only thing I've done is detect thought. Nah, fuck it. Still good.
Oh, sweet. I keep my 15 temp. I thought I was going to go.
Oh, cool.
It stays, I guess.
Yeah.
The rewards for killing innocent people.
Remind me, remove a ration from your long rest in Mayhorn's place. I think Val, you're keeping track of everyone's rations, right?
Yes.
Take a short rest.
Apart from Gray's.
Why did I lose 1 HP? There was definitely something.
You got bonked by something, right? Someone slapped you or something? Someone punched you?
Yeah, that's something dumb.
Did he do something to you? He poked you?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think he threw a rock at you. Yeah, he threw a rock at you.
Did like one damage.
Yeah, it did 1 damage.
And then you just...
Yeah, just crack
right,
the top of the head.
It must be when we were trying.
Oh, was it when we were attacking it?
Get out of the way.
Oh well, that's not enough to worry about.
Yeah.
Let's spend the hit die on that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it might be worth it. Might be worth it.
Good save, you know?
Nah,
Got 9 left.
because I got my second wave thing. So
Nice.
so that's my the extra point I need.
He's too mad to die.
Hey,
Fucking
I'm pretty sure I can't wear armor, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so I need some sort of you know the help I can get.
Cool. So yeah, you sit for an hour and rest and recuperate, dry off mostly, especially thanks to the day from the climb. Prepare for your journey onwards. Anyone say or do anything?
Joel's doing exactly this.
Nice. Yeah.
Where the hell did you get that? Where have you been keeping that?
You don't want to know.
It's not brown glass, is it?
Careful one. I throw this, he's like clinking. Each step is like.
Just see the house of 16 or something.
Just didn't do what you wanted it to do.
No, I didn't. I didn't to begin with, but I was like, I'm hitting the ground. I don't want to piss off the people below.
I think he's dead. It's great
You
for
can
us.
say dead.
He's deaf. Like,
He's dead.
the Grim Reaper himself lives lower.
He's deaf.
He's deaf.
Good.
Foliage.
That's cool. He's deaf.
I think so, yeah.
That's a sweet deal.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, we're just resting for an hour. We're filling that time.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to sit there,
Yeah.
unsocial.
Fair enough.
I think maybe Drow will try and continue hitting the body. Round 2.
Cool. So in silent somberness, you sit there and rest. Occasionally, you glance down at the really far deep down cavern now, and reflect on what was.
Is that your throat?
Yeah.
How long are your legs?
Reflect on what just transpired, whilst also looking the other direction and seeing what you may find beyond, and this another fog wall.
I think at some point Joel would probably go up to Gray and just be like, "You're right."
Not really.
Sorry, none of us were watching the little fucker.
No, it's not. It's not that. Yeah. I'm not sure. It's hard to reflect on what just happened.
Yeah, welcome to the Sik Bois. There's a lot of that.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Yes. Was it tricky or?
The initial action was, but it was almost like the spear was helping guide my decision.
Yes, use the gift you showed us earlier.
Belonged to, or it was gifted to me by still unclear, but had something to do with Macamaya, so it felt right to at least present it to Maca Evelyn.
Yeah. Yes. Someone gifted you that? I mean, no offense, obviously.
Yeah, apparently I'm some sort of shithole orc. I don't fucking know.
I think it was good what you did anyway.
Definitely seemed like the right choice.
And she just...
Sure, I'll just go back and sit down with a clink.
Cool. So yeah, rest is Zoe feel somewhat as refreshed as you can be, and
Trail, was she mocking you? Was that voice? She was a bit raspy. She right?
What? What's happening?
She's right there, dude. Ask her.
She's never been very good at
speaking.
yes.
Speaking. Social.
Everything, yes. All of that.
You're not very good at flirting.
With you.
With anyone, apparently.
You flirted with him before?
Yeah, you tried. What's happening? Who was mocking me? What?
I was trying to be funny.
It's terrible flirting.
Yeah, it's too soon.
Sorry. What the fuck?
Come on, I'm trying to lighten the room up.
Contrary to popular belief, I've never had my throat slit. So, I don't think anyone's mocking me.
Contrary to popular belief, who believes that?
No, it's pretty common with orcs.
Oh.
And I'm a very likeable person.
Right.
So a lot of people want to do the do.
What are
are you talking about?
I don't know. Has it been an hour yet?
Lizzie.
I don't know what anyone else is talking about.
We're just having different It's like Chinese whisperers. We're just... The entire time I was talking to Gray was actually talking to Dave. Yes, I'm sorry about that. And Dave's like, yeah, they gifted me. He keeps holding it. Keep trying to take it back.
My throat's feeling pretty sore.
It's too soon. Can we go through the fog?
Yes.
You tell me. Don't see me. Please.
Wait, make a decision for once. God damn it.
Yes, I do like cornbread. What are we talking about?
So cool. There, standing, ready to go.
We're off the map. Well, we have been for a while. What do you think's next?
I can draw us on the map if you want.
Can do. Not sure how helpful it'll be.
It's just good to keep track of these things.
Yes. We should name these places. Given that they all named them as we went. What do we call this room? And the room before that?
The last room. What?
It's like a big deep hole and it's
I suppose.
red and wet.
Well, they call them like speed burn.
The last room
You
I
know,
called
right,
the unprotected tomb.
Wet hole then.
As it was protected. But not anymore.
Hello?
With some more suggestions here.
Hello?
I think this fade is losing our minds a little bit.
Did someone say cornbread?
I heard that too. It was almost like someone was taking the piss out of you.
Sorry, I have a cornbread or porn inbred. Either way, I'm interested. What do we call this room? The red erection.
Alright, I can I thought it'd be a fun idea.
I can call it the red hole.
Red hole, the slimy.
No.
The
Were you going for like a black hole thing? Or were you just going for the anus
I was just
approach?
going for the anus.
Okay.
Yeah.
about something nice like Evelyn's rest.
I like that.
That works.
Thank you.
Evelyn's red hole.
Right.
No.
You just mercy killed this woman.
Yes.
What about Mercy's End?
That's quite good.
That was the name of the episode.
Sure. Well, hopefully it's not the end. Let's hope it's not.
Evelyn's tomb. Evelyn's
rest.
Evelyn's rest.
I'm just worried that we're going to jinx ourselves.
How are we spelling Evelyn?
EVELYN.
L-Y-N. Okay, good.
Mine.
That's how I've been spelling it in my notes.
Mine votes not red hole.
You keep notes?
Only in my head.
Spelling it.
How do you spell that for my brain?
I didn't think in words, I think in
Spelling bees.
yeah, letters.
And then the tunnel. We're keeping that as the tunnel. We could call it Big Boys.
Mayhorin.
I don't know what was his name.
Mayhorin's hole.
Leave the holes alone, Val. Gray stood right there.
Mayhorin's very long shaft.
It's so child. It's unbelievable.
Damn, we're so excited for us to get to the next room. Alright, fuck it, it's called the tunnel. This is Evelyn's rest.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'm not changing the thing.
Okay.
They've already
Bold in underlined.
That's boring. Let's change with the others.
Shaft and hole. His.
So we're changing the Emerald's Gate to the back door. The clicking shits.
That's what you've been doing this whole time.
The Colosseum.
Alright. I'm gonna go for the fog. Come with me, friends. Stop.
Please, no more.
I'm just scared to hear what the speed burn becomes.
Turd Bug Canyon.
Friction burn.
The dry poo.
Going dry.
The
Fog, please. I'd like to walk towards the fog.
Day walks through the fog.
We have a mission.
Get in that hole.
Let's find out the next metaphorical room.
Might change everything so it's not.
I will follow.
It's not a hole, it's an open space.
There's big brown slugs everywhere. They lead a trail.
To a hole.
Oh, the speedrun actually had the big anus in the sky, didn't it? That's a big thing.
You closed it.
with the guy that attacked us at the top of the hill.
Ah. Yes.
They was entranced by it.
Just like an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Speed run. So I was thinking of dust.
Go through the fog.
So you all sit in the truck.
They do.
Continue talking about house.
The following day. Lovely. Behind you, got there.
Thanks.
I'm at the back of your head. Whilst I fuck you.
You don't want to see us in the fog.
What's going on?
Don't look. Don't look.
Give me the speed bird.
Oh,
Don't look at me.
Douchebug Canyon. That should have been it.
No.
Yeah.
Just talking in the fog. Just echoing. No,
Keeping moles up. You name one, Grey.
I'm just walking.
That's a terrible.
Yeah, that's very good. Oh, it's the worst.
So good.
Okay. You take your first steps through the layer of fog, and a familiar chilling feeling envelops you. The general sensation cooling your extremities. You still feel the urge to slightly bow your head, wincing almost from the walk into the unknown. No matter how many times you don't know, it's still daunting. As you keep walking through it, it lasts longer than usual. And you start to feel a slight panic as you just keep going onwards and onwards, trying to call up to your companions maybe, to check they're nearby. But just when you start to really worry, eventually it clears. You find yourself at the near top of a black rock plateau, looking down into a massive chamber, part of an ever-reaching underground space. Similar to your first interaction when stepping through the Emerald Gate, a sprawling cityscape fills your vision, but one very different to the first. An artistic sea of sandy granite buildings. They are filled with open spaces, columns along overhangs that mark out pathways, terraces and balconies spread out up and around the multi-storey buildings. Some are made with polished onyx, striped with sandy greys and browns. Others filled with great panes of glass, marbled and coloured. Very tall archways rest over paths, and even taller spires dot around this place. Roots or black marks cover and wrap themselves around some of the masonry in the shape of lightning strikes. Panels of illustrations, aesthetic courtyards, and many other formations you don't even recognise from this far up fill the city with a sense of care and collective architectural brilliance. Sadly, as you look more closely, however, you realise much of it is in ruin. Collapsed buildings, fallen rocks from the ceiling, and other destructive patterns have layered it in some disarray. Large, unnatural cracks run along the floor at places, swallowing up roads and structures, and there are also sections of it now you see floating. Parts of the floor in the city have almost broken away and at an angle, floating in the sky, like small islands. As if the surface of the rock had been fractured in stasis. Covering this whole view is this purple haze, like looking through light rain that fills this entire space. What catches your eye as you look to the right, you see a huge cathedral-like building, floating on a section of rock, completely broken away from the main floor. The top of its highest spire is broken, and in its place is a maelstrom of dense fog and blizzard, swirling in spherical display. It looks violent, and you can even feel the cold breeze emanating from it, even from where you're standing, miles away. The ceiling of this sprawling cavern actually stops at a point, and further out to the right, past this cathedral-like structure, is just a completely open void of soft, glowing purple mist. You are unsure as you look out if you can make out other structures or areas of land floating in space, just in this void. The only other thing is you cast your eye at this sudden sight that you're just in this chamber, and then suddenly here is just these faint glowing blue lights moving around the city, hundreds of them. You think you've reached the very epicenter of what Nathan Sound was.
Is it safe to say that this is the biggest room we've been in?
Yeah. The second biggest would be just when you walked through the Emerald Gate, you saw that kind of sprawling, root kind of city. This is different. This is stone structure. And as you step out, you almost, as you're just on this small plateau, and it's just this cavernous space, again, like it's shunted it somewhere in the mountain. But then to the right, miles and miles and miles of just void, just purple haze. And it feels, makes you feel like you don't want to get closer or further into it, almost like you could just drop off an edge, fall down a crack, or what's beyond there.
No, I never thought I'd say this, but I think maybe we should stay away from the purple haze. It's a wee joke.
I'm not familiar.
I'm an excellent gardener.
I see.
Yes, it's quite something.
Where do we start?
Cathedral looks promising.
So how do we get down?
Yeah, let's start with not jumping off wildly.
But we could do that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. If sort of looking down over this platform, said that there were parts of the city floating. If we were to step off and float down, or sort of jump off and glide at an angle, is there a base to the main bulk of the city, or would we land on one of those islands, or is the whole thing actually floating?
As you look down, you can see that it goes at an angle. This wall that you're on, little plateaus of just natural cavernous cave rock almost that just descends steadily, quite sharply actually, towards the main floor of the city, which is just miles of mostly looks like intact, flat space. There are just small sections, almost like individual buildings or just tiny neighbourhoods of it, which are just partly floating. Some individual buildings are like floating off, but it's more on the right-hand side, where that large cathedral is. That's an entire space of it broken off, and there's a few similar smaller broken up sections. If that makes sense to picture.
Just little bits. A big bit.
I wonder if that was where they performed the ritual in the cathedral. Seems to be the centre of the chaos, at least in this area.
I think that maelstrom above it isn't a sign that we're too late.
Well, I was thinking of the sundering they carried out.
I see what you mean.
Yes.
That too.
Noticing the like blue lights that you described, would from this distance you be able to tell if they were like floating, flying about sporadically, walking in and out of rooms? Like, does it look like they're attached to people or attached to bugs or glowing orbs, or what they be?
Make a perception check with advantage.
With advantage. Oh, I believe so. A 20 or 21. What was that with advantage?
Sorry?
Why was that with advantage?
Because that was a great line of thinking.
Look at me go. 20.
Nice. Probably just what you needed. This far away. You pay closer attention to this, and at first it just looks like moving blue lights. However, you try to pick up their pattern and where they are in relation to the city, and it seems like things that are moving in between streets, following the pattern of the city, and quite slowly, some of them static. So it looks like you potentially think it could be creatures or something, but they're very calmly moving around, and there are hundreds. Sort of moving a little bit down, just kind of walking a little bit down and peering at the nearest edge of the city to you, straight down. You can just see a blue light comes around a corner of a building, and it's sort of this kind of moving, like swaying humanoid shape. It's almost transparent, and from so far away it's hard to pick out exactly what it is, but it's just completely glowing, slightly pulsating in a humanoid shape. Just calmly walking. So it turns a corner and then disappears from view. And that's only just what you managed to gather, being so far away with that roll. I'd say with that roll as well, as you're kind of looking around the city, there are a few other points of interest that you just kind of clock. You see, somewhat to the left of it, in the near the centre, there's actually a hole in the ceiling, a crack, with small rocks just floating near it. And this greyish, silvery column of light bursts through. and continues at a straight angle somewhere to the city below. Following it, you notice that where it meets the city, there is this ashen, black, scorch-stained building that's completely just crumpled, but it's still there.
And that's where the light's hitting. It's hitting this building.
It looks not agitated now. It looks just calm, but something transpired there. Another structure you see at the furthest end, and as you're all looking, you can kind of see this as well, is a very tall circular building. You can see it has long, it's like a long spiral that keeps going around and around and around, supported by thin white columns. You see that out towards the city. Amongst the many spires, you see one that's taller than all the others, with this faint kind of pale green glow at the very pinnacle of it, the very top of it. But there are many unique looking buildings, different buildings in this place, but these things are just, now that you've taken the view at least, these things stand out to you as something more unique.
I point out all of that to the group.
Cool.
I'm gonna pee. You son of a bitch.
You've been waiting that whole time.
I wasn't planning on rolling that high. I'll wait until Sammy Boy gets back.
Cool. I just sent you a message.
Question.
Question.
Yo. Pretty cool. And by cool, I mean it's not, but
Shit.
but there's not a lot else to focus on right now.
Yeah. Let's have fun.
I really like the vibe of this room.
It's cool.
This is it, boys.
This is it.
God. Like these ghostly figures. A couple of force ghosty boys. I'm getting like a cross between like in Return of the King, where they go and visit the ghost army.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a cross between that and like the Mines of Moria.
Oh, cool.
So like those two things. It's like if the mines were like flooded with like ghostly folks just going about their day.
Oh, cool.
Very, very funky.
Away from David.
Yeah.
I'll say something there.
Oh no.
Something else you didn't notice when you roll. Last.
I lucked out with that. To be fair, my other roll wasn't too bad with the advantage. The other one would have been 14. Still pretty good. But a 19 roll. Do me better. Well, yeah.
How do you call
Necessary.
necessarily? I'm going to do that.
What's going on?
Val messaged me.
Necessary. It's very necessary for me to drink my own urine.
Would the grey silver column of light look familiar to me?
Wait, there's another thing I've noticed. Sam.
What have you noticed?
I don't know. Don't
As
tell me.
As you explain this
You
to
were away.
everyone, as you explain what you've seen, what you see, and Days off the side of the cliff, just yeah.
Taking a big old whiz.
You hear, everyone's taking this in and looking and thinking. You hear like super far out to that purple mist. You're not sure if you just hear like a low, like. That's it.
From the far.
You didn't know. You didn't notice it. That was me. That was me and my big.
Stop writing.
Me and my big.
Stop writing a low rule.
Delete that.
This is my document from Joel's perspective, clearly.
Write that down. Why am I taking notes?
A low roll from beyond the purple world.
From right or left?
From in the purple haze where there's like little shadows of shapes. Right.
Right.
To the left is a cavernous wall.
Okay.
It's like so hard to describe it. It's like a little bit of the city's like shunted in the mountain, and then potentially whatever the Sundering has done is just opened up this realm magic, this void just to the right of it, and it kind of rests somewhere in that space.
Is it kind of like end of Big Hero 6? They go through the portal, and it's that weird thing.
Is it kind of like Into the Spider-Verse?
Is it kind of like?
Hello?
Shit everywhere.
I can't remember what you mean, but it's more like I said, like a very fine. If you're looking at a horizon and there's like very fine rain, so fine you can't feel it really, just you feel like a little cold. But it's like looking out to a horizon like that, which is usually just like greyed everything, like if you're at the top of Redcliffe Hill looking at Bristol or something. But it's like purple. There's like purple haze, and to the very extremities of it, for some reason, it goes like yellow. Maybe it's just the way that you look if you're looking at it. But purple yellow, that kind of makes sense. And you can only see like darker shapes in it. Potential other lands.
Feels like it goes on.
Yeah, it just goes on and on to the right at least.
Yeah.
Where beyond the cathedral, it's like floating. Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Make a what?
Intelligence check with advantage.
Oh. Gladly. Don't fuck up! It fucked up.
No.
So sorry. Intelligence check. Intelligence. 12.
Sorry.
12.
Okay, yeah.
This name.
In regards to perfect timing.
Thank you.
In regards to the beam of light looking familiar, yes, it does.
Perfect.
You think it's you've seen Val make smaller ones like this before.
Make smaller what?
Beams of light.
Ah, right.
Looks like your watcher might be trying to fight their way through.
Any places were burnt, destroyed.
I suppose it's a continuous beam, isn't it? Yeah, you've created beams like that before, haven't you?
It's a little bit similar, I suppose.
As you look at it, I forgot to add so much information to tell Joel. At the very bottom of this, the column of this like, silvery light, this moonbeam is light, there is like a little faint like silvery glow. Just kind of almost like a sniper scope catches the sun as you look directly at it. It's like glinting.
Glint. Something is resting on something. Pointing to it. See? On that?
Yes, I did. That's why I pointed it out to you. What I'm so sorry about.
I can see that, Val, yes.
I think it's because I got the advantage, and I feel very protective of all these things. It's like I asked the right question. Senpai noticed me. I don't know about you guys, but I think maybe to the best of our ability, we should try and avoid the blue people.
Right.
Try and stealth our way through the city as much as possible.
Val, I believe you received... Someone warned you, maybe perhaps you read about ghosts of lightning, I believe, before we even decided to come here.
Yes, I read about them in the in the dye works. So the literature there.
I mean, when we first got to the original room, I mean, there was things there, but maybe they were talking about these people. They do look like ghosts.
I think they're probably right. Yes, I don't remember exactly what they said, but...
And they were warning about them as well. They were warning. Extremely dangerous, and it should be avoided at all costs.
Yes, dangerous
You're right.
to be avoided.
Some claim they could be demons, but this could also be superstition.
Perhaps they're just misunderstood.
Let's not find out.
No, I don't want to know if their intentions are good.
No. Yeah, their intentions may just be to do what they're doing, but we don't want to interrupt that, I suppose.
You know, I mentioned I've lost track of time, but while we've been here, the disease that affected the elves previously. You said they looked like people. These things. They had a shape of a humanoid shape.
Yeah. They seem to be walking on their hind legs. They appear to have arms and heads, but transparent, see-through-esque.
I don't know much about this disease and what it does, but I wonder if it might be what has caused them to become like that.
So maybe you shouldn't stay down here too long.
You'll be alright. It's great we'd have to worry about.
Yes.
It affects you as well. You're an elfy boy.
The Watchers.
Oh, it's a protection from the Watcher.
Well, it's the pallid elves, specifically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plot armor.
It's not like you're,
Yes, I'll be fine, but it's great.
You know, I'm something of a plot armor myself.
As you're having this conversation, Gray is just
Just blue.
Sweet Jesus, no!
she's just
violent.
she's just kind of.
Great, please.
Who just started pissing?
We're gentlemen here.
Just this kind of like worried, but also kind of almost like she's realising something or thinking, and it's so. If you're right, what should I do?
Well, for a start, not like we said, avoiding them at all costs. But is it safe for you to be down there at all? I'm not sure.
You tell us. You're the one who told us about this. Will it kill me?
I don't know. I suspect those people may have had it, or do have it.
Perhaps it's transmitted through touch or...
Yes.
it's to do with the mist, maybe.
How contagious is it?
Well, they quarantined cities. So what happened here was because of it.
I just don't want to be a liability.
We're not worried about that. We're worried about you contracting whatever it is. Look, if we can... I feel like I should investigate whatever's in that.
the silver glove.
Yes. But I need not put you in danger, any of you, by doing that. So I can move alone and meet you at the cathedral, maybe.
I don't think we should split up when we come this far. That seems... Well, let's be sensible.
Yes, but more time that we'll spend out in the streets.
And let's make quick work of it and get the fuck out of here.
Would we not be able to safely move within the beam?
I doubt it's magical.
But if the beam's from the moon, is that not a way out?
When you summon beams, do they come from the moon or are they more?
If well, it's more of just the Watcher's gaze. So, and his gaze follows me everywhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be from the moon.
Right. The thing that killed the elves, is it like a pathogen or is it magical in nature? Do we know?
Would it affect us?
Does it affect us?
As far as I know, it doesn't affect non-elven kind.
And what we do, we walk in a triangle,
Right.
put grey in the middle.
Yes. Does anyone want any PPE?
I just went.
It seems foolish, but I want to help. If it must have been something, I think I'm just a bit scared.
Oh, me too. You're not alone.
Nah, not me. You'll be fine.
That's the spirit.
Gray smiles at you and actually looks at you, remembers that conversation we had. Yeah.
Stop staring at me. Did I like it? Don't put up his hood. Stuffy.
But right, if you're doing this, we should do this then.
Perhaps put your hood up.
What do we want to visit then? You want to visit the moonbeam place, but we've got a very tall spire over there with green light. Is that interesting? Cathedrals. Where do we think, if I was going to summon wild gods?
There's also a roar.
There is also a that. Oh, that's not them.
I hope that's not anything really.
That's. If you heard a roar, that's
Nah,
something.
it's someone hungry with a rumbly tongue.
We're worrying about something called wild gods. And we
Nah,
heard a roar, and
it's
we're
alright.
quite late arriving.
Fashionably.
One assumes.
It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. What kind of sick god would set up this room just to have something very violent that we can't see attack us unprovoked?
The Wolf King.
What kind of
Maybe.
sick, demented creature?
The Wolf King totally would be.
Yeah, sounds like some bullshit a name like that would do.
Would a wolf roar? Would it howl? Maybe we're alright.
Yes. Maybe. Roaring. In what world is a very loud roar better than a very loud howl?
In my,
I don't know.
when I'm looking around, were there any animals, like any like birds, any no like wildlife?
No wildlife. The only thing you thought you saw were perhaps spaces where gardens, you presume, once were,
But
but now it's just
dead.
not even that. It's been so long that just spaces of dirt and rock.
Okay.
Occasionally, maybe you see some slight growth. Perhaps some things from the Fae can survive without the sun, but that's it.
Damn it. It's So like we could inconspicuously send Venya, but Ginger's invisible.
I can only send them 100 feet away from me though, so we'd always need to be nearby.
Well, it might just mean we don't have to. How tall does that the tall spire look?
Tallest one.
Burj Khalifa.
What did you say, sir?
It's the fucking Dubai tool, like it's that size or something.
Is it 150 to 200 feet tall? It's like a really high spire.
Okay.
Why don't I, for starters, send Venya out, see if she can have a look.
Just
Spy
thinking,
anything on the floor.
there aren't any other birds or anything. Maybe may draw some attention.
She should be high enough up. I mean, as long as they're not looking to the sky. Maybe she should blend into the ceiling.
If you think she can, then
Venya, are you happy to have a look, see what's at the end of that beam of light?
could you also ask her to look at the top of the spire and see what that green beam is?
Venya, if you could also take a look at the spire. And if
Starts flying around in circles.
Just get a presence of yes.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I did a quick search. Ginger's invisibility spell is a touch spell. Or at least I searched up invisibility and it said touch.
Oh, okay.
Does that not count?
Yes, it is a touch spell, but in the imp stats it says as an action,
Just for some.
he can go invisible like the invisible spell.
Okay, cool.
So he still needs to maintain concentration on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah.
What are you hoping to
I was
happen?
hoping to chuck him on the back of Venya and then touch spell her
Oh, okay.
invisible.
Good idea, but yeah.
What about you?
No, I just can't do it basically. It can do it
Yeah.
to itself.
You know what?
It can only do it to itself.
Yeah. But why Venya? Why not you? Was my thought.
I know, because then like you
can't sit
can
on the
put
back of
Ginger on
Venya.
the back of Venya and then they can invisibly as a team. Doesn't mean it.
No, I mean, why doesn't Ginger turn? Why wasn't your thought? Oh, Ginger could turn me invisible.
I don't know. I don't know. I suppose it never crossed my mind to even look until now. I don't know.
That was my like. Oh, that's what I thought you were going for.
Right.
If we're going to try and stealth through the city,
Yeah.
Okay. So Venya flies
it's
up.
redundant, really.
You can see in the distance just a little grey, and she just goes for a couple of minutes. She's almost like disappearing in the purple haze. You suddenly get her mind connection with yours. Flashes and it's pain. It just says, and you can see with your eyes, elven eyes at least, her flight starts to descend.
Venya,
And you hear in your visions come to your mind, and this is how it works. This is what happens of her sight, kind of flying through this space, and she keeps looking at something, and she's like, the pain, the song. Make it stop! And she keeps looking at this spire, and you don't see it as you look at the spire, or at least I would know. You look, nothing's there, but as she's looking at it, the top of it is like kind of glowing this pale green, and this you can hear in her mind this like song. As she just starts to just
get back! Turn around!
make a athletics check for Venya.
Are you saying any of that out loud?
Yeah, I think I would have.
Okay.
That last bit.
Please go to scale.
6. You see, as Val's like screaming like that, and you just see it. You just hear that. I can't.
Could we see her like leave the mist and Would we see her fall?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. What the fuck happened?
She was looking at the spire. Something on a song was causing her pain.
Is that a thing?
Maybe the song they were singing. Did I hear? She just showed me images. I didn't hear any of it at all. I can't hear it now if I strain,
kind of pushing it, yeah.
strain and listen.
Yeah, you can strain and listen as hard as you can. You can't hear anything.
I don't know what it was. Maybe the song they were singing in the procession in the woods we saw. Maybe. I can't hear anything.
She wasn't bothered by it then.
No, but that was an echo of it.
With Val bringing that back up, would I think to connect the look of the blue ghost to the elves we saw in the woods? Would there be like it could be similar?
Not really. Only in the sense that because you haven't seen. When you look at these blue things really quite far away, only in the sense that they look somewhat humanoid and that they were just walking. That's probably it.
Okay.
But anybody can make a history check on this song, on this thing, if anyone wants to.
Sure.
Good at remembering things. Was it 1 amber for 1 level 1 or 2 spell slot?
Yeah, so 1 amber is level 2 spell slot, 2 is level 4 or below.
I might do a check on like this city and like disappearing cities, something like that,
Okay.
like lost cities.
Yeah, you could do, history check. Yeah.
18.
You and Ginger discuss your mind and
Thank you.
Ginger discusses sort of the mystery of elvish magic. They don't use the same mages and wizards and such in the material plane as humans do. Tend to use something called the art, like Menethys did. It's a different art and they practice their own version of it. Elvish magic doesn't originate from that, and it's something to do with the powers of the Fae. They manage to tap into that realm in their own strange way. And the elvish song is a form of elvish magic. Potentially, a way they would ward their cities or would ward, protect places is through like protective wards and stuff. So you think perhaps this could be some sort of protective ward. Why it's not affecting you now? Only Venya when she was in the air. Maybe I could explain it, I'm not sure.
10.
Not a lot, specifically. Only people discuss that what Sydney once was is lost. Of this, it's quite esoteric lore. It's quite, hardly anyone really knows about it. So, not too much really with a 10.
That's right.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
I'd like to ask Ginger in my head. Does any of this mean anything to you? I'd just like about the city escape, all these different points of interest. Anything stand out?
I think I agree with you in that we are here to stop a ritual. And that looks like the most obvious place for it.
The cathedral.
I'm sensing a great power there.
Right. Something dangerous. Are we too late?
Something very old. It feels to me like the epicenter was Val discussed.
Of the Sundering. Would that be the same place that they would summon these wild gods?
To bring back a god is no easy feat. You would need things of great power. And at least there is something very powerful.
Right.
What troubles you?
It's just... It could be right there. Trail said he heard it roar. What if they're already free? Just looking for a way out?
I'm not worried, Deos. If it was free here, we would know about it. We still have time.
Yes. Can I see any signs of other people passing through?
Make a perception check.
Shit rolls. Shit rolls. 10.
Look, just to see if there's anything, anything else, any other people come through. But it's just the slow moving blue lights. Almost mesmerising the more you look at it, just shifting casually from street to street, from door to door.
Where are they? We haven't seen any sign of them.
In the rest of this place, you mean?
Just anywhere. We saw something when we were in the torchbox place, right? But there's just nothing. Jaundice, did he? I can't remember if he mentioned. He didn't say he saw anyone, did he? But he was lying.
Yes, he spun lie on lie. I don't know what was truth and what wasn't. Somebody may have snuck past him.
He may have. Yeah, he may have just been bullshit. Fucking hate that guy.
But there's nothing at all. We've left a giant in our wake. We've fought our way through. We've left corpses in our wake here, there. And we've the statues that we went past to solve the riddle. I'm pretty sure we moved them to the correct positions. But there's nothing. There's not even.
You have to remember there are multiple paths.
Right.
Some of which we've not even discovered on the map. It's entirely possible that you found a way through that was much quicker, and it's also possible they are lost somewhere in another chamber and we are ahead of them.
Right. It's been weeks.
Yes. If whatever is here that they are searching for is a piece of the puzzle they need to finish, then if we take that piece, they will be lost. They will not be able to finish it.
Remember, we have found corpses and remains and belongings and along the way. In the tunnel, there was a body wedged into the crevice.
Yes.
In the Torchbox Canyon, there's 2 ration packs.
It's possible that these criminals, these thieves, are being used by somebody orchestrated to find what they're looking for without actually telling them what it is. They're waiting for a report from someone who comes back that says they found this room, perhaps. And then they will go themselves and find their way through.
So you think they may yet not even be in here?
No, as far as we know, the people who made this map only got as far as the tunnel. None returned. So if this is truly the room they're looking for, then we found it first.
Not to be a pessimist, by that logic, is it not possible that the same has happened to us?
How do you mean?
How do you mean? I don't want to... The main reason we're down here and know which way to go, and a lot of this is because we were sent here by the fake council.
So you think they may have been using us to carve a path?
I don't have any true reason to believe this. I'm sure Gray will argue that that's not the case, but we could potentially be
Yes.
less...
I see what you're saying. Yes.
I've seen a lot with you recently. And my perspective has been changed on a lot of things. But I think we won't know until we at least try to stop this or get to the end.
Yes. I think regardless of what has happened, we need to press on.
We do this before, if we are ahead of these people. And then whatever we do find, it's up to us to decide what to do with it. If it's that simple.
Does anybody... I get the feeling, I don't know about anyone else, that this is the only entrance. You have to get to the tunnel, go through the giant's cave and climb. We walked for miles. I don't believe that there's any other way in here, into this room.
Don't know if we can say that for certain. This place is a
just
mess. Could be
my
any number of
precaution would be using the rune ring.
Yes.
I'm putting it some sort of booby trap in front of the fogging, and the explosion may even alert us to anyone following us through.
Yes. I agree.
That's a good idea. It also may be a decent distraction.
Yes.
Later on, perhaps.
No one that we want to follow us is following us, so
No.
I think that's a good idea.
Right. When we're ready to make our next move, I'll do that before we leave.
Do you want to see the moon thing?
Yes. Before we set off, do you need to use any of these? And I take out the amber that we had. I'm going to use one now. I need a little pick me up.
I think there will be a more opportune time for me to take one.
Turn to water and feel some of that energy restored to you.
You may not have the opportunity if you need it now. Take it, but
It won't give me anything at the minute.
that's fine.
I think it would give me one spell slot back. which would be a level 2 spell. So
Oh, yeah, forget you guys have got.
I got a
Bigger
shit ton.
Yeah, he's got that now, but
Yeah.
I'll just take it at another point. How long does it take to
use an amber.
yeah.
1 action.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I run, I hide, I take the amber.
Yes, do you want
Used
to
it.
hold some of it, just in case?
I'd
Both of you?
love to. It would be wonderful.
One
Can you
each.
use the amber?
No, it doesn't do anything for me.
That was my thinking.
It would work, isn't it?
What?
Go away.
What?
Nothing.
After all this?
Would it actually?
What?
Don't do that.
Fucking kill it.
That's when I take it and it doesn't work. What does the amber do? Does it just give you...
So yeah, so
I
one
think I
act-
tried to
Spell
use
slot.
it way back when we first discovered them, right? I don't
I
know.
don't know. So what? I think you just threw it at a wall. Someone did.
Yeah.
Someone.
That sounds alright.
Okay, action to consume 1.
Uh-huh.
If you consume 1, you regain a 2nd level spell slot, or you can consume 2 at the same time, which you can regain a 4th level or lower spell slot.
Okay.
That makes sense.
How many do we have?
3.
You just use
We
one.
had 4, used 1. We have 3 now, and 1 is with you. 2 are with me.
Who would it benefit more to have?
Healing and revivals,
Okay, yeah.
which is why I have 2, I think.
Fine,
So I think
okay,
having
yeah.
1 for you is fine.
Because 2 would let you get a 3rd level spell slot back, which is a revival spell.
Okay, yeah, okay. If I can only get a 2nd level, with
Or
my-
4th with 2.
yeah, but he's got the 2.
Right.
You definitely need.
I'll
but you can
keep
use
hold
your-
of it in case we find more.
You can use your special points to get.
Yeah, there you
My
go.
what?
Very good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Special rule.
Okay.
No, it's
Because the only spell I've used is a 2nd level spell, but I'll keep hold.
Tech thoughts, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll keep hold of it. If we find more, I'll keep hold of it for battle, and if not, I'll take it. Whatever.
Cool.
Right. I think once we are down there, we'll have very little time to stop, think, talk, rest. So make sure we are ready before we head down.
Don't look at me when you do that.
The way my neck cranes, I have to.
Drell will. I've not mentioned this, but Drell will finish off the final drops of his beer-filled water skin that he's been rationing throughout this whole trip to not go cold turkey. Yeah, I'll just last few drops of Dutch courage.
Cool. So you'll
Who are the Dutch?
I was going to ask that.
cool. So you start descending. Right
Dwarf's courage. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
You start descending this rocky wall or whatever into the city, and you're making your way to the big beam. Is that what's happening?
No beamer.
Cool.
So you want to go to the beam and you want to go to the cathedral. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the cathedral isn't the spire.
Are we looking for a venue?
Yeah,
Is
correct.
she alright? What's going on?
Yeah, did I?
She did?
She was flying
I would have
towards the
lost
spire.
connection.
How much
Yeah,
HP has got?
She
13?
has- I think it's 19. Might be 13. 19. Her armor class is
Okay.
13.
So she would have taken 5 points of psychic, but then she fell. So every 10 feet. For simplicity, let's just say she's gone.
Okay.
What was the huh for there? It sounded like hope.
I think she's got 1 HP there.
Oh, right.
But I was like,
Hope.
I was like,
That was the noise Leia
I don't
made
wanna do-
when she was
Kill
given
me.
the
Okay,
Death Star plans.
Yeah.
She went, "Ah."
It's like Black Hawk Down. She had to go rescue her. in the streets.
I'm gonna have a quick pee break.
We have to go save Venya and Venya's sister have died, so we have to save other Venya's sibling so that the entire bloodline doesn't die.
This is the word.
Private Venya. Saving Venya's privates. Shaving Ryren's privates. Has anyone seen my favourite? It's not even like a meme, but it should be at the moment, which is from the Johnny Depp trial, where they're like, and you went home and you poured yourself a mega pint. A mega pint. He's just like, he's like, oh, that sounds cool.
A mega pint. I need to see this.
A mega pint. I only ever want a mega pint.
What's this shit?
And you may have been drunk in that video, correct?
Were you there?
There's a possibility of that. You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint. I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
Right.
A mega pint.
It's the little like
A mega
it's a
pint.
funny word.
It's mega pint.
A mega pint.
It's so good.
I'd like to order
A mega pint.
mega pint. Oh
You
man.
want the 2-pinter, sir? No.
No, I want a
Mega pint.
mega pint.
I'd like a mega.
What's
So this is a Wendy's.
a mega pint of wine? A mega pint. It just makes me giggle every fucking time.
A mega pint.
Need that on a sample.
I need that like as a go-to.
I've saved again.
A mega pint.
A mega pint.
It's just a sort of how he says it. It's just it's fantastic.
It's like a little bit growly, a little bit growly.
I have a sentence.
A mega pint.
Oh, I did. Yeah, thank God.
It did work.
Trevor wishes he had a mega pint right now.
He just looks so proud of himself. Because he was quoted for saying it. And you can tell that like when he was asked, he was like taking the piss.
Yeah. I said a mega
A
pint.
mega pint.
Mega pint.
Mega pint.
What? Have you seen?
A mega pint.
A mega pint.
I love it.
A mega.
A mega pint.
The mega pint.
Fuck you know, Mike. Amy!
You know, Mike.
You just dropped it.
Blood. Chaos.
A mega pint.
On your son.
Still got eggs.
On your son.
Jesus.
Bloody hell.
Such a good sound.
Yeah, what did it? Because I only felt the vibrations of it.
There was a hollowness to it that I'm presuming came from the egg.
You gotta
Don't
hope.
ask me about how you want to.
So we go find a big moonbeam.
A mega beam.
A mega beam?
I went home when you poured yourself a mega beam.
He's very funny on trial.
Yeah.
Like, everything Johnny Depp says is fucking comedy gold.
When he first learned about
Hearsay.
when he learned about digital memory, he was like, a megabyte.
I got you.
Good.
This floppy disk contains 1 megabyte.
That's it. It's just a mega pint. Okay. Everybody ready? Mega pint.
It keeps coming into my head.
It's just so funny. Like it's so like
Won't
effortlessly funny.
Mega pint.
Is this going?
Why have we never heard that before?
Yeah.
Just like popular culture. Mega pint.
It's true. Very true.
I've just never heard those two words
A
together.
mega pint.
Can I order a mega pint, please?
I feel like it should have been in
No,
Gavin and Stacey. I'll have a mega pint
A mega pint?
of wine.
Yeah.
Some like
So as they feast on the egg,
cool bars and start doing that. Now selling the Johnny Depp mega pint.
A mega pint.
Cans of wine.
Get it now in Wahlburger.
They're already selling like merch of like mega pint.
Nice.
Like
Kind of
Get
want
me a mega pint.
mega pint.
Mega pint.
So, carefully. Relax now. Make your way as the camera pans out. Okay, no.
No, not the energy we're going for.
Pans out and sit a bit. It's okay.
Joe.
Should we just jump?
Joe falls and covers himself with the cape.
A random guard.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? What's that all about? That's a conversation for another time.
Next session. So,
It's such a big piece. It's a big piece. Cool. That's like a big piece.
Oh, it's gone.
No one's had the big piece.
I pick up the other side of it. Wow! Huge!
so this view, almost more picturesque, really. But as you start to ascend, it becomes very real, and the scale of it also becomes more real as you realise, a building's that big from the top where you were, and now starts to, the features grow before you and become taller than you are, so you start to become that level, and it's clear. I know it's weird. Anyway,
No, I was laughing at Mega Pint. I apologize. It came back into my head. That's why it's, where are you going?
and the clear.
Sorry. Go on.
The clear landmarks and points of interest that help you locate where you were are now just gone, and it's just the haze of this purple haze, mega pints everywhere.
Control yourself. Where you going?
There was a Chewbacca video. On set, he had dialogue.
He'd like
It's just
say what his like gargles meant.
Yeah. So he's just like a British man, like, where you going? Tell him we're leaving. Where you going?
I don't like this old wizard.
Oh, sorry.
It's very funny. A lot of good internet today. Go on.
So, almost sheared off or shunted. There's no clear perimeter to this city. It's just broken buildings and cavernous wall, and then buildings. They're tall and imposing, ruined and intricate, and these very natural looking, polished, stripy granite stone windows are there. And you just press on.
Whilst we're walking, I guess I'd be hyper alert of any glows coming out from around the corners. I'd be on edge. I don't want to see any of them. I don't want them to see us. I want to be very any corners, but do a little peer. Stealthy boy, hoods up.
Okay, so you can make a perception check, and if everyone's stealthing, and you're doing the marching order, is it triangle mode?
Are we protecting Grey or?
Yes. So.
Yeah.
Would it be triangle, or will we just have Grey in the middle? I'm picturing Grey second to last.
Right.
Yeah, I think triangle, sort of moving forward like that with Grey in the middle.
Okay. I think
Triangle.
I'm getting some good rolls recently. Very happy about this. Perception, yeah.
I find it.
Yes.
19.
Very nice.
Very good.
Very nice. So just put people in the order that they want to be. You got Val with you?
I don't mind being like advantage stealth at the front.
Okay. So you got 19 on perception and stealth, whereas everyone's stealth.
16.
Cool.
Yet to find out.
God damn.
Two high
rolls today are awful.
21 I got on my stealth.
No, very nice.
11.
That's not too bad.
Good job, Val.
Yeah.
Time for you.
Cool. so Greg got 20. So yeah, all good rolls. Fair enough. And you start moving through the city, and you didn't really specify before, but you're just walking through the streets.
I guess we're taking whichever route is
Looks like the.
like
You
a-
still see it, like.
yeah, and whichever route with me peering like, oh no,
Yeah.
if I like see someone, we'll go back and try and find an alleyway and
Yeah.
Junction to
running.
junction.
Yeah.
Junction, sure, okay.
Wall hugging. Checking around corners.
Check around corners, that sort of thing. Cool. As you all very carefully make your way through the city, and for most, are pretty good. You start to see things as you pass by, scorch marks, areas of perhaps a fight, an ancient fight or a scuffle or something. Roots of a great tree or vines or branches have forced themselves through the floor. You even see at one point like a little oval of roots in like a protective shape. But no evidence of any elvish remains, bones, nothing like that. But it seems like whatever happened here was sudden and frantic and absolute chaos with the last moments of the city. Keeping an eye out and trying to move away from any glowing blue lights does you a decent job with Joel leading. You notice as you get closer, not only are they blue, you hear like it's like a louder the closer you get to it, and you see some move across the street 50 feet away, something like that. They have no discernible features, and they are just like lines like the veins of a leaf, or more accurately probably like just the nervous system of a human. That is all you see in the rough shape of a humanoid, as in 2 lower limbs and 2 upper limbs and an abdomen. Where the head would be is not, again, nothing discernible, just more of a mass of these blue lines. And as they move, they pulse. No face expression, that's it. They're just walking like strange magical nervous systems. Just casually walking by. Some you see just sat down. You can say it looks like they're sat down. Some you see sat on balconies, just you think you could see, just looking across, at least in that position.
I sent a visual, like,
Visual cue.
yeah. What sprang to head? Also, I've noticed in sending that screenshot, he has a penis.
Nice.
Oh my god. That's a penis.
That's a penis.
That's a penis.
Was it 2? Never mind.
But yeah,
Anyway,
that's what the nervous system looks like, everyone.
Oh wow.
yeah, something like that. But
Penis.
yeah, it's eerie and weird, and you don't know what they're capable of, and you see multiple of them. However,
do they appear to be interacting? Like, would like 2 be walking alongside each other, or like? Do they like sometimes just pass through each other as if they don't know the other's there? Like,
Yeah, with your perception check, they don't seem to interact with anything in their environment, only limiting them where they walk.
But they sit down.
Sorry?
But they sit.
Yeah, some sit, some just sit. Not necessarily on seats, but they just curl up. You know, some of them are. You go, whoa, it's hard to see. You know, you see them 40 feet away around a corner, just like curled up on a street you're about to walk down. In terms of interacting with each other, because you roll pretty well, they don't walk through each other. But sometimes as they move, if two come in close in the vicinity of each other, they just kind of stop. And you notice that if they were looking, or if it was like that, they just look at each other and just stop. And they kind of like circulate with more activity. It's blue, and then they carry on. This goes on for a while as you're taking these sights, being very careful. With your perception check, you feel like sometimes you like you swear one just was looking at Val, like he's like taking behind a little bit, like, oh shit, you know, like this lower stealth roll, but they don't react. Or if it was seeing or looking that way, it surely would have picked you up, but nothing. But with that roll, you still keep a distance from them. However, at some point, you're sort of you're walking between two, like a narrow street of some sort, and you're confident that none are nearby. You don't see them, it's fine. Turn the corner, it's okay. And suddenly you hear this, like, through one of the sides of the building where there are no windows you couldn't see in. It's something like, and you hear like this noise all around you, and you see next to you in the street a blue glow starts to come from the wall, as like coming through the wall is a little bit of this blue, almost like a hand, and then it starts spreading through and going towards what was the order? You'd be going towards day. Day's that as you're walking through that street directly for day, and you hear these noises, and that's basically initiative.
Oh no! We were doing so well. Shit! Oh fuck!
Clear the game.
Move shit.
Get out the way! What the fuck? Oh no! I'm gonna fucking die. Get out the way! Really bad initiative, boys. Help!
You get a +5 as well.
plus
Still time,
baby. Yeah.
How do I put this again? Is it like that, or is it long ways?
I was actually bad as well. Taken out.
Plus 5 minus. Oh,
Plus something.
I shook it, but it was 19. It's now 14.
There's nothing here.
Initiative.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Don't want to be your mama. Just want to make you calmer.
A mega pint.
A mega pint.
A mega pint.
21, 26.
Very good.
Yeah, baby.
Here we go.
Hey, boy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go, go.
Mega pint.
13
Pint. Mega motherfucking pint. If it was like
Here we go.
2010, Skrillex would release a song and it'd be like, a mega pint.
A mega pint. Mega pint.
That gets really deep.
Kid hold.
He'll say you're on him.
Galaxy Point.
Okay. So you were coming down in the
A
alley.
large glass of wine. I felt it necessary.
My finger fell off.
She shit the bed.
She banged on the dog.
Did she bang on the dog? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch.
They were like, yeah, the dog, which was quite unwell.
That's not.
It's like, shut up. She pooped the bed.
She pooped her bed.
She pooped the bed.
She pooped on the bed.
Why she poop at the bed? Do not poop. Do not poop at the bed.
Don't no poop on the bed.
I have told you before. Do not poop at the bed. All of you were wrong.
Bad to touch that.
To turn your back and poop on the bed.
Oh no, you are wrong.
All of you were wrong.
They poop on the bed. Straight away.
Stripped away.
Straight away.
For God's sake.
We should dub. We should translate it to Chinese
Yeah, no, it's cool.
and dub that whole movie.
Really
It was in the
slowly.
court case. 10 hours of fucking footage a day.
Stripped away.
I don't know. Make it come down. Yeah. Straight back to where it was. Just 360.
I'd love it for Johnny Depp to turn around in his quick and just
make
go,
it look
whoa, whoa,
like that
whoa.
can get-
Take your foot off the cunt pedal.
Okay. So you.
Yes, Daddy.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm in Dungeon Daddy.
I mean, down the dungeon, Daddy.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna fucking come, dude. I'm got a pre.
Good up, I can breed him.
Okay. Ow.
I feel like that's what we meant by triangle, right?
Yeah, boy.
Otherwise, anyone could attack Grey from behind.
Fireball.
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 Who the fuck is that guy?
Literally from my angle, I can't see what it
Oh,
is.
right.
2D.
It looked really cool until I
fucking
started
2D.
looking at it properly.
Well, thank you. That's nice.
Very mean.
No, but it is. When you look at it like that, it is just.
It's just scratches on a piece of plastic.
Yeah, exactly.
It
It's
didn't
beautiful,
take
but
to the-
it looks really cool when you can't see the plastic around
It's
it.
fantastic. It's fantastic.
It's plastic fantastic.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Barely.
Oh, they did the rhyme first.
That's what I was going for. Like, you can't see them. Anyway.
Barely legal.
Barely bare.
I'm gonna fucking kill it.
I'm gonna be ready. And when it comes, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
It's nice.
Is that? Yeah. Okay, good. I was like, is that popular knowledge?
Yeah, I got it. I just can't place which film.
It's Prisoner of Azkaban because it's talking about Sirius Black.
Oh man.
I hope he finds me because when he does, I'm gonna be ready. He's got like a weird
Why is he
accent.
Irish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he does. It's when he does, I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. I reckon.
Maybe he was like, in the next one, Brendan Gleeson will be here, so I'm gonna practice my Irish accent.
Okay, what was all your initiatives?
I don't remember.
9.
Check the recording.
13.
I believe mine was 26.
2
Yeah.
plus 2 plus 5, so 9.
Mine was 19 plus 2 plus 5, yeah.
So 9. Sorry, what was yours?
13.
13. 13.
13. Get a bit of Archer cheese on that.
Watch your teeves.
Oh, I'll get a bit of Archer cheese on
What the
that.
fuck do you mean?
Okay.
What about
So
attack nothing?
you hear this like through the
Did what?
the room next to you.
Oh no.
Are we notching? Notching. Attacking notching.
What did I say?
Keep saying.
Nothing, but I was like, they say thieves, so would they say nutty?
Orchard teeth.
I'm not sure if they do. I think you do.
Metallic and Norton.
So sorry.
And almost like it's something communicates with many of them around, and this one starts coming through the wall. And the first stop is Grey.
Is it? Does it appear to be? Sorry, just before we get into the swinger thing, is it like pushing through the wall, or is it like straight through? Like
it looks like it's struggling, but it is moving through the wall. Okay. Yeah. So Grey's just going to straight up, looking pretty scared, just shoot 2 arrows at it. The natural 1 and a 20-something, which hits.
That's better.
And she does 11 points of damage. So one skids off the wall, the other kind of, and you see it like hits it, but kind of just not like rebounds off the wall as quick, but just kind of fades off. Not sure if it really hurt it or not. Cool. And the next up is Joe.
I am going to use a quick, just a ray of frost. Let's.
All right.
Yeah. 17.
Just hits.
Sweet. So then 2d8s. That's not a d8. That one is. And that one is. What's that? 2 plus 2. 13.
13 points of cold damage.
Of cold damage.
Okay, cool. As the ray hits it, it doesn't. You see, it does hit it, and it like part of, almost like it's flesh or skin that you can't see, like freezes over, and yeah, it looks. I think it's hurt it.
Okay. Actually, quick. The modifier is cold damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, not 13. 9. And then this plus spell attack is what I'd add to the initial attack roll.
Yes, but you already rolled. You got 17 to hit.
Yeah. No, my attack would have been more than my modifier. I added my modifier, but not my attack. So my actual thing would have been 20, 21.
Right, I see.
So the actual hit I got. Yeah, the actual hit I got was 9.
Okay. So 2d8s, you got 4.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, I feel like that's wrong. And I didn't wanna give ourselves the advantage for my inaptitude.
No problem. Is that the end of your turn? Grey will move back.
I think at that point, because it's going for day.
I would say as Grey's taking her action, and so as you, it was going for day, almost like the closest thing, then suddenly like looks towards Grey's direction, and looks.
Okay, then I'm going to stand in front of Grey.
Cool.
That's my daughter, you bitch. Whilst I do it.
What's your dex?
-1, I believe.
Okay.
You want my actual dex number?
That's fine. These go first. So it will use some of its movement to get out. The last bit.
Yeah, 8 dex.
Okay, so it's got 10, and it will go 1, 2. That's all it can do. But
that's all it can do.
Against you, Joel.
My thing is a 17.
AC. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will. So the
oh no, it's not. It's 15. Sorry,
okay.
Mommy.
Oh. The Shanakin will make 2 touch attacks. Just a touch. It's cool.
Don't say it like
23.
that. Like you're not about to kill me.
23.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that hits. The second one, 14.
That one misses.
So the first hit does
58 points.
8 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
And 4 points of psychic.
Can I reduce that with my intercept?
Is it called or what?
It's when. Let me get the exact wording. Okay. It's when a model near me is hit with an attack.
An attack, then fine, yeah, fine.
I guess you can't stop psychic damage though, right?
Yeah, do you know what? No, this is fine, this is fine.
Let me just check the wording.
So that was how much did I do in total? Was it 13?
It's 12 in,
12, okay.
When it,
8 plus 4, right?
Okay, yeah.
when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes.
Yeah, fine.
Cool.
So it's 6.
We'll see.
7 reduction.
So
7 reduction, so 5.
Fine, yeah. Doesn't make a difference, does it, to you, lightning or psychic? Resistance or anything like that?
Not that I know.
So like it comes, it's like it gets through the wall, and then silently, just this vibration, like pulsating, you can hear from it. Tries to like touch you, and Val like pushes the shield, and it kind of moves out of the way. Although it's like doesn't push it completely. It's kind of like water. It just manages to get like a touch on you, and you can see it leaves. It's like it's almost like a taser. And then it racks your mind with like a headache.
I've just been hit with shocking grants.
Yeah, literally.
And as he like moves away, you can see like the fingerprint, a blue fingerprint, is left on you.
Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me. That's old school.
That's very
That's
fucking...
like 2008.
yeah.
Damn. He gets tased. Spoilers.
They enter the battle. Val, are you on next?
Excellent.
You notice, however, well, I don't know. They're just running towards you. That's what you notice.
Cool. Real insightful.
Oh shit.
My cardboard.
Cereal.
My cereal card. Okay, I'm gonna just close. Can I engage it through this gap here?
So looky. Yeah.
Okay, so if I close the range then, so I'm just gonna swing straight down the sensor.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate it first. So I'm gonna give it. What is it? I get fire, lightning, ice. Right. Andrea's ice attack looked like it affected it a bit.
Seemed like it, yeah.
Okay.
Whereas Grey's arrow. Yeah.
I'm gonna try fire. Ooh.
Okay. Go for it.
It's not. E.
What's that?
That was not good. I was trying not to like. I was gonna roll it there, and then there was one there. Invisible boy. Cool. That is. What is that? What am I being an idiot? 14.
Miss.
Shit. Okay. And then another one.
Just wondering what satanic architect built this place.
Marginally better. 15.
Miss. Just steps back.
What's inside? What's outside?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Perception action. You've got
Yeah.
movement.
It is. I will stay engaged with it.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys could work that out.
What's the like D&D rules of like engagement?
What a waste.
Like, is it because I'm within 5 feet of it? If I try to move, it would just get an attack opportunity.
Only if you move out of someone's reach.
Right.
So a reach with a melee attack is usually 5 feet. So you can move within someone's reach. So you can move around someone as long as you don't just take a step outside of 5 feet.
Right. But there's no like because he was fighting Drail, for example. I would not be seen.
Because you haven't actually engaged with him yet.
Unfortunately not. That's just it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna move up. Oh, actually,
Go for it.
other rules about D&D. So if I start shooting at this bloke and then he decides to hit me because I'm engaged with this guy, does he get advantage and stuff? Is that how that works or not?
So you want to shoot this guy?
Yeah.
You have
You
disadvantage.
have
to
disadvantage
shoot.
because someone is like next to
Oh,
you.
because
Harry
it doesn't
doesn't
matter.
Aim,
Oh,
it doesn't
interesting.
matter, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna just throw caution to the wind and move there and see if he hits me.
Okay, so whoever uses your action to use touch. 13. Just touch your shield. As you look at your shield, it still has a blue handprint on it, like fingerprints, but just on your shield now. Although it has no fingerprints.
Neat. And I'm gonna shooting at a guy over there.
Okay.
What's he up to? What are you doing down there? I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
With your axe? Or with your guns?
No, I'm gonna use it with my guns.
Okay.
Gun now?
We had a discussion.
First one, 12 plus. It's 12 plus 9. 12, so 21 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. 1d10.
Nah, but then
Gray's next, then it's Joe.
21.
9 plus 5, so 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then my second roll was 18 plus 9.
Hits,
So,
yeah.
okay.
So 18 points of force damage, yeah?
Yeah, and then 6 plus 5, so 11 points of force damage.
Okay. These red beams strike out, and it kind of. You see it actually goes through it, and it seems like it's not affected. It's still like kind of pulsates, but not affected by it so much. So 11 was the last one.
And what was the verdict on the other people's elements attacks? How were they faring?
Cold seemed to do something.
And I didn't hit it at all, so.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that your turn?
So when we fire heals it.
I'm gonna. Do I bonus
Somebody
action
gets like a
Ginger to
body,
attack it? Is that a really stupid idea? Should I get Ginger to bite it? Is that dumb?
I don't know. You, Bill.
Ginger
Is that all he
killed
does?
that elf earlier, so
That's true.
good work.
And the theory thus far is that they're elves, right?
Yeah.
The theory is that they're elves that have been infected.
The running theory.
I'm gonna send Ginger this way and attack this one and try and just do sting.
I can't believe you're sending him in with a tiny sword.
It's your bonus action.
I think
It's gonna.
I'm glad Dan. I feel like I gained Dan's approval then.
see.
I thought we were gonna go for like the police angle, with, like rocks out or something. It's fine. Cool.
Can't believe you're going to tap them with a message in a bottle.
There it is. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and sting it. Fuck it up!
Vaccine.
Oh my goodness. Plus 5 to hit, so 24.
Message.
Yes, yeah, it is.
1d4 plus 3 piercing. 1d4. 3 plus 4, so 7 piercing. And then DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Or is it my DC?
Your DC.
So 17.
Natural one, so that's a fail.
Boom. So it now takes 3 d6 poison damage.
Cool.
Can it be poisoned? Yeah, we'll find out. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1 is 12 poison damage.
Cool. The bite doesn't do much, but you see the black ichor, almost like it's moving into flesh that isn't there or you can't see, and it it seems like it's like some of the blue lights and its appendages and turns up. Yeah, poison seems to be okay. Okay, so Grey only did his own for speed. Just shot 2 arrows, hit with 1, did some damage to that one. Joel, you're up.
I wasn't expecting that.
She just poked out and shot it and then went back in again.
Alright, I'm going to. Well, I'm engaged with this guy, right?
Yeah.
So,
He's your beard.
I wonder what would happen if I shock and grasp them back.
He's weird.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
Overcharging.
yeah, I'm gonna try it. Like he's just shot me and be like, oi! So yeah.
Only I can do
Try to shove him back. 23
Get
to
hits.
hit, and then 2d8. No, yeah. I have them. They're there. So 2d8, but this one won't be modified because it's not.
Correct.
I'm such a fool. So that is 8 in total.
Okay. You reach out and like, hey, this. You touch it, and it just sends. You see it kind of spread its body and doesn't look to be phased by it at all.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh no.
Cool. And so I'm going to. I'll stand my ground if Grey is moved there, and I'm gonna turn to her just over my shoulder and just tell her to like try and climb, like try and get the high ground. I'm gonna shout, get the high ground.
Sure.
Because Obi-Wan comes out in a month.
Yeah, you turn to her and she looks worried. She looks scared.
Yeah.
So that is.
I haven't watched Revenge of the Sith.
So it's now.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Hopping.
So this one is going to leave your reach and Ginger's reach. Yeah.
So what does that?
Do I get an attack opportunity?
That's left your reach. So you can use Ginger's reaction to
okay.
attack.
That's why you were telling
and
me.
Val, you can use your reaction to attack if you want to.
And what attack
Like,
can it be?
your reaction to supersede.
What?
Is it done it? Ginger's attack, Ginger's normal attack.
You should roll like that more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go lucky roll. Go to the casino and roll like that.
Here he is. Okay.
I'm a professional.
7.
Okay.
What an opportunity that was.
Double ones.
What'd you get?
Oh no!
What'd you get?
Damn it!
What'd you get, Val?
I got 22.
Hits,
Okay.
Grey would get an attack opportunity, right?
No.
If he's moved there.
No. Not if you enter someone's reach. Or anything.
Okay.
There's different feats in class you can take.
Right,
that, but
Okay. 8 magical
Basically
bludgeoning.
just done like a
into
big
fire.
like, ooh, thanks for the shock.
Fire.
I'm going over here now. And I'm like,
Fine.
that's fine.
Cool.
And it seems like it's.
Walked around.
After you.
So it seems like he's avoided everyone now and is just going for Grey.
Oh
He will try to touch her.
no!
I just look over my shoulder and shout,
This is it.
So that hits.
Still alive.
Yeah. So
take your foot off the
You
compass.
see it like just immediately run past, take the hits, doesn't care, skip round Drill, and she shoot another one, touches her,
I shouldn't have shocked. I feel so
touches
guilty.
her left arm, and she just screams in pain, and like you can see her eyes start glowing blue. She just screams in pain, and it goes to put her other. No, it would just keep. And it just stands there, just holding her. That's its turn.
What the fuck? This was a terrible idea. Why did we bring her? What have we done?
Where's my warhorse?
He comes in last second. He takes the hit for Grey.
Sorry, I must have scrolled so far that I went to my extras, which is creatures, and then back to my main page, and I was just like, oh yeah, I had a warhorse at one point.
What was he called?
It was Ranger, and then Danger.
Oh,
because Ranger got attacked by the
Ranger
wolf.
danger. I got
Danger
2
afterwards.
25s to hit you.
Yeah, that is good.
Okay.
Is going on? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
For fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, man.
20 points of lightning damage. And 9 points of psychic in total from the first guy. The second guy.
29 points of.
One's a miss. And the 20 to hit. Is a 20 hit?
Meet it, beat it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take. You should.
Biggest doofus.
Yeah.
7 points of lightning.
7 points of light.
2 points of psychic. So that's 9 in total.
Total.
And they seem to, as Grey's been touched, they seem to now are just going for the closest thing. And this one, you see it just kind of, you hear this like all around you, and you see it kind of, and Drell and then Val suddenly, this like horrible psychic pain as it screams, and you hear like a scream in your mind. You both take a Constitution saving throw, please. These guys are no joke.
We thought they were a
You're
joke.
warned.
I thought they were funny.
I thought they were little electro boys from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
This was turn.
23.
15.
That's
Plus
2
5.
successes. You both success. So you only take 7 points of psychic damage. As you scream on you, and that's their turn. So next up
Bonk.
is Val.
So I just got no. She's been gripped by this thing, and I'm going to try and just sweep down and like sever its arm, where its arm would be.
Yep.
So first attack. Whoa, that's got to hit. That's not. It's like 20 something.
That hits.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Pants. 7 bludgeoning, 1 fire.
So 4 bludgeoning. And 1 fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Still up.
Next one is 22.
To be fair, it's only resistant to non-magical, so...
Okay, that's better. Right. 12 bludgeoning, 3 fire.
So as Val just turns around and just says, no! Just starts beating it as it... you see like parts of its blue like dissipate and it finishes it off.
Oh, yes!
And Grey is just left there, just screaming, like holding her arm as this blue handprint is on her.
Oh no.
So that guy's dead.
Oh, I could have banished.
Val, take your turn.
I could have saved
Yeah. Let me just record my little things.
Okay, so that's done.
Yes.
Day.
Think of her.
Day, you're up, baby.
I guess I'll see she's in agony, and I see these two come up to me, and I'm like, "Get back!" And I'll summon my Shadow Blade with my reaction. Or my bonus action?
Why can you do this on Yu-Gi-Oh?
I summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Green!
So I'm gonna... what does it do?
That's what it do, Yugi!
Shadow Blade. Right. And then I'm gonna... I've got a special thing that tells me exactly the things. Cool. Shadow Blade. I'm gonna just fucking... Which is the one I hit previous?
This boy.
And I'm gonna just be like, you fucker!
That's...
And then I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay.
Hit him! Hit him! I'm gonna fucking hit him! With... Fireball thingy.
Flame blade.
Fireball!
Wait, this custom thing you did, that doesn't account for Flame Blade, or does it? You know, you added that on so I wouldn't have to be like...
Oh god.
Oh wait, hang on. It's probably the same as... Because I've got Shadow Blade on here now. Oh yeah. Okay,
But
no, that's fine.
He's using melee spell attack, right?
If I go on it, it tells
no,
me...
you don't actually, so it's just...
It tells me things.
Yeah, it's just Shadow Blade, just normal Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade.
Roll the die, boy.
So sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's 2.
Okay, so it's a miss. But is that your only attacker yet?
I'm gonna go...
I will say this. So as you strike, you do actually catch one of their hands and it just goes straight through. And the usual psychic energy that this blade permits doesn't seem to affect them at all whatsoever.
Fucking...
I believe flames may not be your asset here.
No, it's psychic. That was... I thought I was being really smart.
Your brain may not be your asset here.
Oh man.
Jay, is that your turn?
I thought I was being big brain. I mean,
When you got movement, you can't command ginger.
yeah, I know. I just fucking cross my arms.
Good ginger lad.
Throw up in the air. I can't see that.
Drop up in
Okay,
here.
so next turn is Grey.
Sword swallow.
She is incapacitated, so she's just not going to do anything, and she just starts to scream in pain. And you realise her hand starts to just disappear. It's just disappearing, and little blue lines are remaining where the fingers were once were.
We've both wasted attack opportunities.
That's her turn. Joel, you're up. Joel, you're up.
I want to try and cut off her arm.
I was thinking that.
Just go full like zombie bite, but the only thing I've got is daggers.
You're full Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And that's
You've
not...
got an elven greatsword.
So I just.
He gets his dagger up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
27 hours.
Oh god.
Anyway, Joel, what are you doing? Next up is the Shadowkin.
Can you take something out of the bag? Because he's right next to me.
It's an action, still takes
Like
that.
That's right. We've wasted turns already. We can waste some more. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna... Right. So they're not attacking her because as far as they're concerned, she's done.
looks like we're
Boom. You. I'm just gonna charge this fucker, and I am going to cast. Did you say that this was the king? Is that what you said just then? What did you just say?
Oh, Shadowkin,
Who's that?
the enemies.
Oh, right.
Kin, sorry, not kin.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
This one was the king.
I'm the king.
This one is important, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at 3rd level.
Okay. So you would have disadvantage because it's a ranged.
I'll cast it
Cool.
as I'm running.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck. You got a natural 20 on its save,
Right,
but you still have to roll to hit it.
You can fucking do one.
What is this Scooby-Doo?
14, which misses.
So the 14 misses. But the cold damage still happens, but it takes half of that cold damage because it
Okay,
succeeded.
so the cold damage is just the modifier?
No, I believe it's D6 and multiple D6 depending on what level of the spell you cast.
Wait. Oh, roll.
So you roll a D20 to see if you hit with the ice knife, but regardless if you hit or not, it still explodes and does cold damage.
I think I rolled a 9.
It's their turn next.
So I think I did the same thing again. I think I added 5, whereas I should have added 9.
Yeah.
Yes. So it would have been 9 plus 9.
18.
So it would have been 18.
So it hits still.
Because I rolled a 9, and I added 5, which is why it was 14.
Yeah.
But that's my
go
modifier.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So it's. Is it still just a 1d10
Yes.
at 3rd level?
Yes, but the cold damage increases, so it's still 1d10.
Which one's that? Stressed.
D12.
Survive.
Ring.
Oh fuck.
I'm about to skip.
Oh no.
That was worth it.
God damn.
So
Then it's
so
cold
1
damage still. Yeah, so 1.
plus what's the cold damage?
If you look in the 3rd level, Ice Knife at 3rd level it might not. Okay, I look at it.
4d6 cold damage.
Whee.
Okay. Can I borrow some 2d6s from someone?
No,
Thank you.
he's only taken half of this because he succeeded the combat save.
Okay, well that's not bad. 12 plus 3 is 15, so 8.
8. Yeah, so okay.
Thank you.
Cool. As it explodes, you that miss, and do you still approach him or wait?
Yeah, there's literally no point in me running towards him. I can't do anything.
It's their turn next.
Come on. I can't. There's nothing I can do, is there? I can't like grapple them or anything. That's an action.
An action, yeah.
I'll stay there then.
Okay.
Because fuck it. Yeah.
Okay. So two touch attacks on you, Drill. That's a natural 20 and a
Oh my god.
15.
Yeah, both hit.
Fucking hell. Okay, so the natural 20 first.
I'm going to reduce some of this.
Okay. So that's
Whoa.
That's why I stayed.
so 12 points of lightning.
Okay.
Fuck. Cool. And 6 points of psychic, so 18 in total.
13.
So only
So
5.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Wait, what happened there? You went there?
I rolled and this went
Okay.
all the way through.
Okay, right.
So yeah, we were
Ginger,
we
you
were
were
right
in
next
range,
to,
I remember,
to
yeah.
thingy.
Yeah.
I thought you just moved in range.
No.
Okay, and then the second attack, for 8 points of lightning, 1 point of psychic, so an additional 5.
So this is 5.
Day, 2 guys on you, so 2 touch attacks on the first one. That's a 4 and a 18.
No.
And the next one, a 18 and a 21.
Yeah, the 21 hit.
Just 21, okay.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Tank.
6 points of lightning, 9 points of psychic, so 15 in total. That's their turn. Val.
Okay.
Next up is Day.
I turn to. Drew was like
I'm just getting attacked. I'm like, do it!
Yeah, Grey is like dying, and Drell's like,
Do something.
I thought you were looking for healing.
No. No, I want you to say. I want you to save her.
So
I feel bad.
I look for the arm that's now just sort of disappearing, and try
Your
and.
fingertips, just so you know.
But where's the blue handprint?
There.
Yeah. The wrong arm.
Blue handprints there.
I sort of grab hold of the wrist and try and just draw back
You gonna
the
be touching that shit? I ain't touching it. I ain't touching
whatever
that.
she's wearing.
Yeah, armour. You can't really draw because it is armour.
Okay,
But
well, as much as I can, just so I can get as close to the skin, and use 5 points of lay on hands to try and remove a disease.
okay.
Or poison.
That's your actions to that.
Yes.
Okay. It seems to heal her, but does not affect the thing whatsoever.
As in, it's still gone, but it's not continuing.
It heals some damage, but it's still melting your hand away.
Oh God!
That's your action.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Bonus or anything like that, or do you want to do anything? Day next.
I just sort of. Is she still kind of in pain and like screaming?
Yeah, she's just screaming, almost like her hand had been melted.
I don't have any blades on me. You're gonna have to lose the arm. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Day.
I need a blade.
I see that the fucking thing. You need a blade. Oh no.
Next one's Grey's turn.
Fucking
It's Joel.
Um.
Come on, guys, quick.
I don't know what to do. Where's her arm to? Are you holding it out?
I had, yeah, it's kind of like holding it. Maybe not like to anyone like this, but I've had hold.
get to me.
Could I, from where I'm stood, if I turned around, would I see an arm presented to me?
I mean, ish, right? You
Or is it
probably
someone like
realistically-
tenderly like?
Yeah, someone you've seen like Val quick because it's all happening almost all at the same time. So Val's just like try to remove her arm and then just like put his hand like desperately, with silvery glows, trying to heal it and like looking at him like it's not working. She's just almost trying to fight him, even him grabbing her arm and like it's just gone. She's incapacitated. She's just in agony.
Survive. I hate this. And there's only 3 of them, and there's hundreds of them in the fucking place.
I don't know what to do.
Come on, Dave. Come on, man.
I'm gonna pull out my axe. Wow, fucking shadow blade, and I'll pull out my axe. And I'm gonna fucking
Do one.
bonk someone on the head, I guess.
Okay.
Here we go.
Which one?
The one I keep
Yeah.
hitting. The other one, he's alright. He's my mate.
He can't hit you.
16.
Miss.
Wait, do I need to add proficiency bonus?
Yeah. You can add everything, so it hits. It's more than one.
Proficiency bonus plus 4.
And other things, but yeah, it hits.
Other things? Oh god.
How much of this battle have we lost?
Don't understand. 1d6 plus 2, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, what axe? Well, that's your normal axe.
And then my arc whip axe.
Oh, nice. So that's it's a +1 weapon, so it does +1 to everything, to damage and to hit.
Right. I've got my hand axe underneath it says 1d6 plus 1, and then my arc whip axe says 1d6 plus 2.
Yes, a +2.
Okay, so cool. Excellent. With Fiery Boy McGee also.
So you cast
Sure.
Flame Blade. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to specify that, Samuel.
Specifying it right now.
You can't just roll a list and go, well, oh no.
Is he already hit?
Yeah.
So I haven't done that.
No, but it's fine. Just for. Roll the dice.
Nat 20. Ooh, I'd like to cast.
That's
5 points of normal slash damage and
Why?
nothing else because I forgot.
If you did no, it's fine. You can do it this time. It's okay. It's just someone helps out.
Why?
Dealt that slash damage
Why
to
were we
Dre's
proficient
arm.
as fuck killing a small
Alright.
goblin boy?
5 points of fire damage.
Okay, but then it goes to someone next to it or some shit.
Is he? I don't think he's right next to him.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
probably
Yeah.
5
So
feet.
5. So 20.
Why?
We're going to die.
Why do you argue?
Alright.
Just say thank you
Thanks for
and
fucking
move
me up.
the fuck on.
Because we're going to die.
Okay, Grayson is next. Wait, do you want to command Ginger?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I'll get Ginger to come back over and give me a hand.
Sure.
Like, fucking kill this guy, please, Ginger, please. Please, Ginger. That's what I sound like. That's canon.
Okay. Roll that down.
Right.
Ginger's dice. He's got a 12 plus 5. 17.
Just hits. My con save fell. So it's 3d6, 24.
So 1d4. 1 plus 3 is 4 points of piercing,
Nice.
and then 3d6. 2, 5, 9 points of poison.
Very good. Cool.
16.
Still standing. Tombstone Graze. As you're there trying to heal it and stuff, you see it eats away at her hand and starts to eat away at her forearm as she's just screaming in pain. That's all they turn. Drow.
I want to help Gray, but I have nothing. Do I have that? You do. When?
We remember we were training with it. You just have it stowed on your person.
Unless it was put in the bag of holding. Don't know.
But-
This is the shit we wrote down.
Yeah, I was never told that it was put back in.
I don't remember either.
I
so
don't.
think you do
I
have
don't
it.
have that anywhere on my.
I think you definitely picked one up.
Okay.
Yeah, you
then
definitely.
I will.
We trained with it. And everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I will be like to the guy in front of me, and I'm just gonna hack down somewhere above this blue line
Okay, let's see.
God.
So
on
make
Gray.
attack rolls. You're not proficient with it, so it's just straight strength.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shout.
You see as you bring it down, like one eye opened and goes wide as she sees what you're doing.
That's cock.
What as fuck?
That's not cock.
That is a non-nat 20. I'm
Very
sure.
good.
Nice.
So yeah, roll damage. So an Elven Greatsword does 3d6 and you pick the two highest.
3d6. Can I borrow someone's d6? Thank you, Dad. 2 3s, so 6.
So plus 2 with your strength.
Yes.
So
it's
8. It doesn't go all the way through.
Oh no! Oh god!
Screams in agony. You maybe got through like the ulnar, one of the bones in the forearm, but not both of them.
This is messy.
This is
So that's your
Game
action.
of Thrones.
Ouch.
Bonus.
I have a bonus. Can I do it again with my bonus? Can I just jump?
I mean, you can say it's like in there. You know, you can say it's stuck in her arm, so it would be.
Can I? Okay.
I mean, you can start putting your weight on it, but it's
Gonna hurt.
most of your turn to like
Yeah.
just put it out.
I guess. Can I just put my weight on it and try to bring her to the floor so that if she tries to move on her turn,
Yeah.
it's gonna just like rip her arm off?
Yeah, fine.
Which is brutal.
A hideous situation.
Okay, so 2 attacks on you, Joe. It's there to. Oh, fuck's So it's a natural 20 and a.
What is happening? This
17.
natural 20.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm gonna reduce.
Are you
Why is this happening?
Are you alright, by the way?
Fucking hell, so that's.
Why is this happening?
So that's 24 lightning
5
and 4 psychic.
19 lightning. 4 psychic.
So 23 damage in total. And the other attack is 6 lightning
Okay.
and 5 psychic, so 11.
Okay. I am looking.
Day. 2 on you again.
Why did that? Oh, was that just his skill? Okay. I thought that
Yeah.
was because I was moving.
I'm a
19 and 11.
Nope.
Nice. Tanky guy. Wait. And 15 and 17.
Nope.
So you're just, you know, you drop your shallow blade, pull out your new axe, and they're just trying to touch you, just hitting your arm. You're covered in blue handprints. Push people away, but you're holding them
let
off.
the sword go. I should have just let go of it so that Val could use it.
Val, it's your turn.
Is that an option? I don't know.
Can feasibly can I like, you know, bring the shield down on the other side of the blade that he's out, you know, like as if I was putting my hand on it.
Let's see,
Just,
yeah,
like,
you can try
punch it
that.
down
You can
through
try
the
that.
arm.
Well, you put your foot on the other hand and then just push down on it to get
more
a
I think
full
about them on that.
leverage.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Or
Just
so do what you want to do.
I'll do that because that's a bit less brutal.
Okay, so you shove your foot on the blade end that's in the floor.
Yeah.
And then with you just heat down. Yeah, make a strength check, I'd say.
Okay.
There you go.
That's if this even works. Like, there's no
19.
You look at Gray as Gerald's just and then just starts to like put his weight on it, and she looks at you. Just there's no like discernible like recognition. It's just like pain and just looking at you, and you look away quickly as you. And there's this horrible crack as you just sever the arm, and as she screams again, you see blood like. Yeah, she's pretty hurt from that.
Really?
You killed her. She's dead.
But yeah.
Is that my action?
That's it was.
Okay.
Well, one attack. I say it's one attack.
Okay.
I'm going to take off
Right.
a shoelace. Use that as a tourniquet.
With the other one, I just step over here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just step over you, man. I'm on the floor at the moment.
And just sweep out. So this one. 23.
It's
23. Nice. That's a max roll.
very nice.
13 bludgeoning, 4 fire.
After severing her forearm, you quickly dart in front of her, and then as this one's like just touching Drell, and you swipe all the way through his abdomen and head, and just dissipates into nothingness.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Day.
I'm just gonna move with that.
Finish any movement you've got.
Go over here. Just standing over Grey. In fact, I will move into.
Just as it. Sorry, real quick. Where did you cut? Was it past
It was-
where the hand was?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
basically where it was clear of this like blue infection.
Thingy majiggy D.
I'm gonna axe my favourite man, this bloke. Gonna axe the shit out of him.
Nice.
the question.
7 plus 6 plus 4, so 17.
The 6 includes your proficiency bonus.
Does it?
Yeah. So it'd be 6 plus 7 is 13, yeah?
Yes.
So that's a miss. Is a miss.
Ginger's gonna fuck him up! Fucking get him, Ginger! He missed.
Grace turns next.
Wow.
And you see, she's screaming in pain, blood's pouring from her arm. the only person who really probably see as Val, you turn around protectively, is Drell, and you see now like the handprint is gone. And you look carefully at her stump. Nothing's happening. It's just bleeding.
Yes!
Cool. That's her turn. She's just nagging you. Drell.
I'm not medically proficient in like any way, so I don't think I could even. I don't think I could do any. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That I wouldn't do. Part of me is like, oh, maybe we could have just poured holy water on it and it would have been fine.
Holy water coming out again. I'm pretty sure you used that.
Yeah, I did. I definitely used that fighting the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that.
What was his name?
It was Beaver, right?
Next up is their turn. Day's getting pummeled.
Good. I love it.
Alright, yeah, I will just. I'm gonna ignore her because I can't do anything. I'm gonna stand here with. Where are you? Which one are you on?
That one.
On this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's happening?
Okay, I'll go. If you're there,
Well,
I'll go
no.
here. Well, that's what I just asked. Yeah, but that's in between two spaces.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. You can be in between. It's more awkward, but you can be where you want to be. You can just move through though. It's fine. You can just move through and stand like there.
I'll be in this building then. What's the point of the squares? We're ignoring the squares.
He's the one who wanted to stand in between
Then
two.
I'm just gonna fucking do Ray of Frost this boy.
Sure. This one or yeah, I guess that one.
Just that one, yeah.
Surely not the other one, please.
I couldn't have done, but he's
Frozen mouth.
he has a bit of touch yet, right?
Yeah, that one hasn't been attacked. That one's been
Okay,
attacked.
so yeah, I'm just gonna Ray of Frost.
Okay.
25.
Oh yeah.
And then
I've seen if you're adding your. Is it higher number?
Yeah, I'm adding the 9.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Nice.
I've only been playing for 2 years. And then Ray of Frost is 2d8s. Which are over here. 6 plus 5 is 11.
Nice.
11.
Yeah. You strike it. Is that your turn?
Yes, because me going over to Grey and like lifting her arm won't do anything, will it?
Okay, so
Somehow.
17 and 8 on you, Zay.
No.
24. 24. It's tanky, but it's yeah. 9 points of lightning. 2 points of psychic, so it's 11 on the first to hit. 8 points of lightning, and 4 points of psychic, so 12 in the second. That's it.
Oh dear.
Your
Oh dear.
Val's turn, Grand turn.
I kind of, when I turned around, I was just sort of making sure none of them were bearing down on us. I turned back to Grey on the floor, and I will just, again, because I didn't see, look at the stump of her arm. Just see if it's manifesting still, the see-throughness.
Just bleeding heavily, but there's nothing magical, nothing weird happening.
Okay, with the kind of like scraps of the cloth that around there and her arm and stuff, kind of try and tourniquet it a little bit.
Learn to
but
buy medkits.
give her 20 points of lay on hands.
Cool.
So I'll just try and heal up the wound. Stop
Sure.
it bleeding.
Just putting your hand straight on her wound and just start glowing with that radiant glow. And as you keep checking on it, you see the bleeding has stopped. The wound is
stable for now. She's not gonna die.
Right, and then I will. Is she like conscious? She just kind of
Lucy.
I will just sort of like prop her up against this wall here, just so she's not kind of like left onto the floor, and then turn back round and join Day.
How much blood has she lost? A mega pint.
Okay. Day.
Axe on the guy.
Okay.
Axe body spray.
Axe body spray.
Mid battle. Always smell your best.
Axe 23.
Hey.
Yay! But I forgot to announce the fire.
It's okay. We'll just presume.
I am of the assumption that every time I attack, surely if it's a melee attack.
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why would I not ever do that? That's my bullshit reasoning.
It's almost like it's never played the game.
It's almost like I'm a fucking idiot and I don't know what to do. Right.
How can you know less than me?
I don't know, but that's 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then, who cares of fire? What was it?
Is that 2d8?
1d8.
Okay.
1d8. 1d8 fire! Oh, it's gonna be 7 points of fire.
7 points of fire. Okay,
That's like who's making up.
I said 2, you said yeah.
Why does he keep arguing?
And then Ginger attacks!
Nice.
Is he still going? Is this guy still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Kick him while he's down.
14.
Yes.
Cool.
So
And then I also go, help!
Help me, please.
And then my arm falls off.
praise her next. She just lays there. Drum.
Why'd she waste her round?
At least attack
I'm gonna hop.
Yeah, what fucking
I will.
selfish bastard.
Cool. I will come over here. I wanna.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
And I will ray of frost in a way that doesn't get Day or
Cool.
Ginger.
You're hitting this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Where are you going? Where are you going? When we leaving? Tell me leaving. Where are you going?
That's not great.
Oh,
That's
no.
14.
Miss.
Oh no.
Take a turn.
Yes.
Okay. They will swipe both at Day again.
Good.
Oh my god. 2 hits on Day.
God.
10 and 20.
20 hits.
Oh my god.
Meets beats, baby.
Oh my god.
Wait, he's right next to Val.
Yeah. 6 points of lightning. 4 points of psychic. So 10 in total.
13.
Woo! No damage. The other 2 attacks. Oh, that was almost an natural 20. 14 and 20.
Yep, 20 hits.
Okay, that's what I rolled last time.
Oh my
8
god.
points of psychic. This is what I rolled last time. Sorry, so 8 points of lightning, 6 points of psychic, so 14.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm down. I had 2 hit points.
Bugger, big boob. At least he didn't hit another hit on you. Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay. Okay.
So good.
You're
So good. Okay. I am up. Unlike Day.
Yeah, very.
Where are you going?
Fuck, dude.
Okay. I will.
Today's a great
Day's turn is
day
next.
for memes.
I will just give him 9 points of lay on hands.
That's your actions, a day's week. Cool. Any
bored.
bonus or anything like that?
Don't have any.
Oh my god.
I'm an annoying person. Yeah, so that's my turn.
Day, you're up.
I'm alive! I can breathe! I can fight! Do I need to...
You sound for half of it.
I can sing.
half move and I stand up.
Help me!
And I'm like, I stand up. And I'm like, thank you! Yeah, help! Goes down. Here's my guns. I'm gonna swing again. I've just been fighting this one guy the whole fucking time. Okay, please die. He's still alive. He's got a 2 + 6. So I don't hit. And then Ginger's like, oh, this fucking idiot. And then he's gonna try and bite him. And then that's a 15. That says 5. But I promise you, that is a 5 and that's a 15. It's missing a digit. Verify up close. See how it's embossed. There is a missing one.
They haven't painted it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that hits it.
Look at your fucking eyes. It's right there. 20, non-natural.
That's very...
I can't save. Natural 1.
Natural 1. 2 plus... I forget what it is. I think it's 1.
Shit.
There's 3 biting damage. And then a shit ton of fucking poison.
I'm loving this.
That's cocked. We'll roll these. So there's 10 plus 1. That's 11 points of poison.
That's 14.
Finally, Jess.
Do I get temporary HP because Ginger killed?
Yeah. No.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's not you, right?
No!
You fucking serious, dude?
But we're connected.
Oh.
You're fucking
Yeah.
pussy.
When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 HP.
I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's fair enough. I like it.
What I would get.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
When is Ginger going to finish anything off anyway?
I don't know.
Now.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Good point.
When
never
the
mind.
plot armor
Alright.
won the fuck off.
Great. Just chilling. Drill. That was moving. Wait. Okay, go for it. Next up is...
Another rare frost. Yeah, another rare frost.
Another rare frost.
Fucking 11.
Okay, 2 attacks on... What would they do? Oh, fuck. You're very I forgot a trait that these things have.
Which is?
We'll find out.
They go after the weakest one.
The weakest, or they come back, maybe? Necrons.
No.
Shit.
No.
Well,
what?
Okay.
Don't die.
Do it though. If it has to happen, do it.
Yeah, if you've
Don't hold back on this.
I've missed a lot of them.
Oh.
Of
They
them?
have something called synaptic death.
Good.
So when this one, where was he standing here?
You're snapped.
When he died and like faded away, it seemed like this one was close enough, as it like some of this like pulsating energy, like or like neurons or something, went in the air and travelled to this one, and it kind of is like and it explodes. So it seems like if one dies next to another one, they explode in lightning. So I need everybody.
I was here.
Yeah, you.
Sees it going critical and he's like,
So Jay, Val, and Ginger make a
very fun. The same bit funny.
con save, please. All the +5 from Val.
I swear I can't think of my phone.
Is Ginger been alright? Oh, that's good. +5, did you say?
Well, I don't know. Val, you tell me.
Yes, +5 on top of your save.
So it's a saving throw, so 8 plus 1 plus 5. 9 plus 5 is 14 from me.
Okay, that is a. Success. It Mitsubishi, right? Success. Yeah.
That's my favourite car.
Right.
The Mitsubishi.
What did you get?
23.
That's fine. Yeah.
Is it? Is that for Ginger?
Con, yeah, that
Just
one there.
+1?
Unless it has any skills.
Stealth, insight? No, just +1 then.
+1, so he got 14 +1, 15 plus the 5, so non-natural 20.
Okay, so everyone succeeded, so you only take 5 lightning damage, and you are not dazed.
Do I take
Felt like
3
you're
or 2?
dazed. 2. You run down, reload it, you
5 lightning.
round down.
We do think.
So that would daze you if you felt that as well.
5 lightning, yes.
Yeah.
Amazing stun.
It's a custom. It's a
Oh.
custom thing. It gives you disadvantage on all concentration checks and disadvantage on the next attack you have until the start of your next turn.
Shit.
So it's like,
So they would have done that all here.
They would have done that,
Is it-
yeah.
My
Ah,
balls
fuck.
again this way.
Damn.
So you're killing them away from each other.
It's not even very like.
I don't know why I'm like laying this out.
Yeah.
Take these off first.
Got it.
Got it.
Right in there.
Well, who's now who? What happened?
We're checking to see if
That one died.
So now it's my turn, and then I get to attack.
Don't get this.
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
You like 2 attacks on.
Yes.
What you do, but in
So we have
character.
to approach the sting, which is now a Val. So we're going to hit you twice.
Trips or false.
That was technically close. Okay, that's the same balls. 11 and 21.
Roasting.
21 hits.
Okay. 9 points of lightning, reduced to 4, and 9 points of psychic. So that's 13 in total. That's their turn. Now it's your turn.
I will attack it. Here we go. Finish it off. 16.
Just miss.
Okay.
Fuck off.
And 20.
Hits.
Yes. Kill it. Kill it, queen.
Nice. Another max. That's 13 bludgeoning, 4 fire.
That's lots.
Okay.
Cool. No, I'll. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's my
Jay.
turn.
I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
I like on fire.
Look at my axe.
Everybody look at my axe.
14 plus 6 non-natural 20
Hits.
with fire.
That's
Way.
America's axe.
4 plus 2 is 6 points of slashy McGee.
3.
And then 1d8. 4 points of fire.
Nice.
And then Ginger is going to fly in.
Ginger, do it again.
Fuck it up, Ginger! No, he's not, because he's got 3 plus 5, so 8.
Joe.
Right, Frosty boy. Let's try again.
Love that.
Yes, 20. Because I was like, is it 5 or 9? 20. 6 plus 5 is 11.
Yeah.
Good.
You're all just go to the hack in the last one. Plastic still freeze. Just kind of shatters and then just disappears.
First try. Gray. Oh no, we run over to Gray. Thank you.
Can you hear us? You're alright. Just about. We're gone for now. I'm gonna just listen, look out, just make sure there aren't any more bearing down on us.
No. Seems like all the sound, all the noise, all the ruckus, seems like only some in the vicinity were alerted.
I think we're alright for now. Can you walk? Yes. Come on.
Just hanging on with the right arm. Just the other one just dangling.
Does she have any jewellery on her arm? I'll sort of, while I'm holding it, I'll just look down at the arm that's like on the floor. Does she have any like rings or...
If you're looting her.
I was going to say,
I'm not to loot her. Crying out loud.
She has 3 rings and plus $1 million.
Fine, just keep
Sucks them off the I swallow one. It seemed like her like leather armor, her guard has this like little like black jewellery kind of like in it, but not really on her fingers. Only her no, it wouldn't be her, on her right hand is her jewel protector or whatever.
Right. Okay. I wouldn't pick it up. I'll just keep holding on to it and looking for somewhere for where we're going. Trying to re-find our direction that we're going.
Sure. As this happens, you see like a blue light at the end of the corridor, at the end of the pathway, and turn a bend, and one just starts walking. Again, in your sight range, not reacting.
Come on, we have to move quietly and
Just
quickly.
drifting. Want to be like across it.
Okay.
How did we get found? It came through a wall. Did we stay away from the walls?
We
It
didn't
must have
alert it or anything.
sensed you were nearby, maybe.
This is bullshit.
How are we supposed to hide from things we can't see?
We need to stay away from buildings.
Walls.
Yes.
At least then if they do emerge, we can be ready.
It seems that they're blind, deaf, but they can sense things nearby, maybe. Look, we need to move. Let's keep moving.
In the fight, obviously we all got touched by the being. They didn't have weapons or anything, so it'd be safe to assume that only Grey can be infected in that way.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, looks
Okay.
Yeah, we were all
You were
damaged
touched
by
by
them,
it.
yeah.
And you still have the blue prints on you, faintly glowing.
Val, is this a bad time? I could use a bit of healing.
Yes, let's get somewhere safe.
Okay.
Maybe over there. Just point to this little ruined thing to kind of get in.
Get in and under something.
Yes.
Yeah, we just saw one walk that way. Yeah, that
Sure.
seems like a good idea.
Avoiding any visual cues of these things you move into this building. Mostly rubble, this one. It seems like some rocks from the ceiling had fallen long ago and crushed it. Hard to discern what it is and what it was once was. Yeah, moving without an issue, push past the half-broken door.
Would it be possible to get up onto this second level?
Yeah, there are no connecting stairs or anything, but you can climb it.
I'm just thinking if we can get up. I'm not sure if they can travel.
I don't think Grey's in any state to be climbing.
Also, we could look out the windows. Was also my other thing. Clear advantage.
Go up if you want. We can keep an eye out.
Yeah, I can always send a message.
Yeah.
Start climbing up and
Yeah,
sit next to the window and just be poking out.
sure. Make a perception check.
Just before you went up, I would have just asked if you needed healing.
Maybe after you've rested from healing the others.
Right.
Don't know how long we'll be here, but see that they're okay.
Yes. Right.
19.
Cool. Good rolls.
Fine. Yeah. Now.
I'll give you day. I'll just reach out my left arm as my right arm as I'm holding on to Grey with my left. I will give you 14 points of healing. I suppose suppose you could do with some more. I suppose you look like you could do with some more. Thank you. I do the same again. Crap. 10. 10 points.
Thank you.
And then I will use one of those amber things to restore.
3 left. You told? Well, you tell me you got to do.
1 left.
Okay, Joe has 1.
Yeah, Joel has 1.
Real quick, I forgot. It's crude, but that was the basic. Just notes of drawing of what the city looked like if you were like looking up. So that was like the floating piece of this big cathedral on the right, and then out to there is just void. And this is some of the city which has a little bit of a like the cavern going around. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah,
Great.
Where's the moonlight thing?
Somewhere like there.
Okay.
Or over here. Going into the city.
And it's close to the spire.
Not really. It's like halfway, I'd say.
Okay.
It's, yeah. So this is a whole space. It's like there, either there,
Got you.
but it's somewhat on the way.
Right.
Whilst I've climbed up,
Yeah.
Drell looked pretty hurt when he left, but try to be a nice guy and let other people get healed. However, thinking back to the giant's cave, the body I found crushed under the blockade, as it were.
Yeah.
Would I have recognized that body to be a body of a human, or what sort of race would that body have
It
been?
looked like a human.
Human. Okay, so whilst I'm up watching, percepting, I will. I'm gonna get out that toffee. I'm just gonna. Just gonna have it and see what happens.
Cool.
That's gonna be a mad trip, bro.
Oh no.
Tastes foul, like dried,
Vegan.
pretty much. Like dried, mulched herbs and greenery. Take the second bite, it goes down in lumps. It sits in the stomach a bit.
Is that? Oh no.
What did we think it did?
I thought it was some sort of healing thing. We'll find out.
As you are sat there for a time, you do heal. Oh, it's 5 and 7, it's 12 points of healing.
Lovely.
And you feel like if you were poisoned, the poison would have been neutralised.
Cool.
Oh no. Oh no.
Should I have given that to Grey?
No.
Just thinking, like, just.
Before the disease.
Yeah.
That's a disease. Only if
Okay,
you're
okay.
poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's fine. Yeah, I was just hoping it would heal me. Which it did a little bit. That's fine. I don't feel like I wasted it.
It was a free thing. Right?
Yeah.
That's why I said it would have helped Jaundice because he was poisoned. From
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to remember.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Bastard.
But it
And we killed
does.
him twice.
You feel like it. You feel a bit sick, to be honest. But the kind of the headache you have after this fight and some of like the sort of electricity burns sort of heal up a little bit. It
Okay.
goes away. It's like a painkiller almost.
That's cool. Just because I remember I took it without anyone seeing,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay. So, I don't want anyone to judge me for not trying to give it to Grey, so I was like, I'm just gonna take it and see what happens. Write it out. But yes, I will continue looking out the window, feeling sick. Number 19.
As Grey is laying there, and sort of healing day up and stuff, sort of like weak, like very pale, like weakly, she just says, "See, I told you it didn't want to be a liability.
You weren't, and you aren't. We should have stuck closer
goes to move her hand and she kind of like look at it.
Don't worry about that now. I sort of try and sort of move her, just kind of like gently sort of move her head away from her arm. She's looking down.
What are we going to do?
We're going to get out of here. All of us. Together. I don't know how, but we'll find a way. And we will.
She like leans forward. You can just leave me.
No, that's not an option.
She like moves her hand, like puts on your arm, like please. What we're trying to stop is more important than just me.
I'm not considering that. We're getting out of here and we're stopping whatever is going on. All of us. Look, now focus on resting. You're not going to be fighting here with us now.
Did I hear her say that? Yeah. Okay. I'll look to Val. Just like as she was saying, leave me. Just a very stern look to Val.
It's just avoiding your gaze.
I'm assuming like you guys are like in the corner, sort of thinking I was like sort of stood in the doorway, like looking out.
Looking at, yeah, it's cool.
I just sort of give you that look of just like maybe we should. That's what I'm trying to convey.
I see there's a few cracks in the.
Oh, I was absolutely imagining me just like
You can hear.
looking down to the crack, just seeing the scene, just like her, just like. Trust.
It's her face.
You don't have to cry.
The joint of hers. It's like, I'm not. Yeah, she is. I can hear it.
Look at that drill.
I don't know, I want to 19 and no one's told me anything.
I could hear its thoughts when they were close. Their thoughts.
What were they saying, thinking?
It's just like they're screaming, like they're trapped somewhere. When it touched me, I felt the same. Like I was going somewhere that I would never come out again.
Look,
It's like they knew I was here, knew what I was thinking. Some water, please. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're salty.
Oh no.
Anyway, I see. It's so goofy.
Sorry.
take it easy. Don't worry about that now. You're safe.
Okay.
Just rest.
I might just rest here.
Yes. I'll wake you when we need to move. Just go over to Day. See any of them?
Do I see any?
You said again?
Do you see any of them?
Today?
Yes.
Right, make perception, sorry. Thank you.
15.
I was thinking about grey. No, not at this level. Giraffe, you see there's still one meandering over there. It's a blue light that comes around this corner and starts to walk and it stops here. And you see where the Shadowkin that you destroyed, there's like a smattering of like blue on the floor. Nothing like appeared, but it just or was spread there. It just appeared after they died. And you see it just stop at one and just like look at it for maybe like 15-20 seconds, and then just starts meandering off in this direction.
Did it seem to, like you said, when one died near another, it like took on energy? Did it seem to do anything like that? Like
No.
just stare.
If it had eyes, it would just stare at it.
Okay. I'll send a message down to whoever gets it. There's still one wandering nearby, but nothing threatening. Who gets it? Should I do it? Should I do it?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who's 6?
Just D6, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do a 4 for Ginger as well.
That makes more sense. 1, 2, 3, Ginger.
Ginger's 4. 1.
Wow.
Yes. Because you're fucking useless.
I just sort of get the bow off my shoulder and right. Oh, thank you. I'll keep an eye out down here.
What have we done, Val? What have we done, Val? Not Drill. What have we done, Val?
We've been in worse situations than this.
Oh, this is pretty bad.
I know. We're safe at the moment. We need to remember what's at stake here.
I'm gonna try and move out of earshot of Grey. I don't think that's possible.
You know, she's pretty perceptive.
If I like stepped out and like moved that way.
Yeah, you can try and get it.
Just staring at the guy and
Pull
wandering around.
Pull Val with me. I don't believe we know that they don't see us, so I'm just gonna happily sort of try and take Val out here.
Turn my back to the wall so I can keep an eye on the surroundings.
Would I be able to see what's happening?
With that roll, yeah.
Providing these ruins
19.
are the shape they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like. Where you going? Where you going?
You're aware.
I just noticed that they've stepped out.
Val,
Yes.
this is not the time for this kind of conflict. You knew going into this of this plague. You let me and Drail fight along an elf that would be susceptible to it. And now she's paying the consequences for us. We're all fine. We asked her along. We persuaded her to come with us. Now she's suffering in a way that we can't. I mean, for God's sake, she uses a bow. She's one arm now.
Yes. Yes, I'm well aware of that.
You didn't think to mention this before we brought her with us. We're in a place that's entire existence is built on the fact that was a plague that affected her people.
Yes. Generations passed. She's not fully elven. I thought maybe she'd have some resistance to it. Truth be told, I didn't think we'd actually be encountering anything like this here. I thought it'd be a dead city.
I'm not blaming you, I'm just...
I know.
It just seems so avoidable. What were we supposed to do? We could have sent her back. What are we supposed to do with her now? We can't just bring her with us. But we can't leave her. What are we supposed to do?
We might have to leave her somewhere and hope that she's safe.
Did she say to you that she thought that they could feel her, they could find her? Is that what she said?
She felt their thoughts when she was gripped, and she knew that they knew why she was there, I believe she said. So
It was sorry. What I tried to convey is that once they got so close to her, it's like they were first just going after the closest thing, basically like day, and then suddenly when they like connected with her thoughts or picked up her mind,
and that was without even touching her.
Once they got a certain radius.
If we leave her here, we don't know if any one of these will walk past. Even behind that wall, they knew we were there.
They probably will. If they found her before, not even... They might have picked up the scent, as it were.
How long have we been walking for?
About 25 minutes. 20 minutes.
The only thing I can think of is if we go back, take her back through the fog. She'll be on top of a giant, steep hill, but at least she'll be out of the way of this.
Yes, we could. I could leave Venya maybe to at least tell us how she's doing.
Is Venya still alive?
But no, I'd have to summon her again. It even worked, but you're right. We can't take her with us.
I think her being here. I'm not trying. You know what I mean? Her being here.
I know. It's a danger to her at the very least. I will take her back. I will take her back and take her back through the fog, or leave her at the top where she's out of the way of these things, and make sure she's alright and rejoin you.
The sending stone. What if I give her the sending charge? I've got that. We were given that thing.
Yes, she could.
The code of sending. I mean, she could only send us one message, but we could give her that. And if she desperately needed to tell us something, or if she could see from the vantage point that something was coming our way.
Yes, she could keep an eye out for us. She's conscious and well.
Sure you want to go on your own?
I feel like moving in smaller groups is safer, but we'll put it to Drill when he comes down. See what he thinks.
Drill's like sat like against here, like looking down.
Would I notice this?
Make a stealth check.
With advantage.
Yeah.
No, I never took it down.
It's true.
Oh, no. It's not good. I think it's only like 11.
What's your guys' passive perception?
He's 18.
11.
Let me check.
for a quick bit of like
it's
imagination flavour, what's the lighting like? Because I'm picturing like sort of like Afghanistan, like like dusty for some reason. That's just how my brain doesn't. Dusty bright light, but it's probably not that at all, is it?
Mexico. It's all sepia tone.
That purple haze, there's a glow coming from the void of it out to the right. It was almost like it generates a tiny bit of light everywhere, but you know within 20 feet, 30 feet, you don't see any of it.
It's always quite dark, is it?
It's like if we turned off all the lights, if we turned off that light and just I don't know, it's like a little bit of light. It's dim light everywhere, so you can see.
So I would have had advantage on that sword thing, but I forgot.
Yeah, it's dim light everywhere. But it wouldn't.
I mean, they were, yeah, it was like.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's fine. Cool.
What
changed my
was your
brain?
stuff?
11.
Afghan for
11. So Val, you know he's been here most of the time. And what was yours?
11 passive.
I'm not like hiding the fact that I'm listening. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
So,
okay. So yeah, you probably were both.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I could take her back. I'll sort of say down.
They were shocking things. I think my shield gives me the best chance of getting out.
It was just that both of us can move stealthily.
I can move slightly faster. And these things don't seem to be able to see or hear. As long as I can steer clear of them, I can make it back quickly.
Just a quick reminder: if one of them picks up that she's there, they will go for it. One touch is all it takes. Just
one touch is all it takes.
Sucking your soul away. I could teleport her, but I'd have to walk back.
There you go.
I'll have ginger because you guys are on your own.
I've been invisible, haven't I?
yeah, you've done that.
Yeah.
Before. When the machine gun was.
Oh yeah. I could disappear if I needed to, but it wouldn't make much difference. It's just like coming back without Grey. Everything says that I should go back with her. I don't think we should waste any more time.
I'll send a message today. I think he wants to walk her back.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Will you stay here? Stay safe. If anything goes wrong, I will... You'll know, I'm sure.
Take the sending charge. Sending cone of sending.
Yes.
Just in case.
As you turn to go back to the chamber, I don't know.
Fucking dead.
You head in and you immediately see where she's laying with her eyes closed. Roll a perception to see if she can hear anyone, but she'll run that one, by the way.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Good.
So that's, yeah. You see something floating in front of her,
Oh, fuck off.
and Ginger is just.
Ah, right. Good.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on!
Ginger is just like a foot away, just staring at her. And as you come in, he just gives you a look.
In my mind, kind of say, everything alright?
And then Val, I imagine, would come through.
Yeah.
And he just flies and just puts it in your pocket.
That bodes well.
I should give her the gentlest of like kind of nudges.
Oh, thank Joe was like, oh my god.
Sorry, we thought you were dead.
We're still in the city. Look, I'm going to take you back to where we came in. It's too dangerous for you here. You said it yourself, they know. They can sense you.
That's foolish. We've made too many foolish mistakes today.
What's one more? We've talked about it. It makes sense.
She looks at you. Please, just leave me here.
I fear that would be another foolish mistake.
I'm not going to let you suffer anymore for our mistakes.
Come on. I'll gingerly kind of lift her up and on her side so that she can put a good arm for support.
Sure. She has an energy to argue back with you. That's all her energy, just to say, basically.
I was going to tell you to take her. I was going to tell you just jump her.
I was just thinking I could fly as well. That lasts me 10 minutes. I can just whiz her back.
Yeah, I think
It's double movement. It's fine.
I think it was the dramatic.
Yeah.
Make intelligence check,
Okay.
just for that bit.
It's not going to be a very intelligent thought. 7.
No.
Like, this is a genius idea.
I'd sent message to Val through the cracks. Watch out for the room.
Yes. Thank you. I actually had forgotten about that. I've been.
Oh God!
Me and Joe.
Colony.
There's the signal.
Tiny truth.
We should go help. We should run the other way.
Yes, that's the sign of keep going, guys. It's good.
We're banging.
Oh, he's good.
He's staying here.
Right. Stay safe. And I'll be back before you know it.
Good luck. Don't die.
You too.
Great.
Yes.
And I'd like to give over one of the pins that we had made. I'll just say, I don't know if this will mean anything to you, but please have this.
Like her up.
I'll just pin it on her. It's the symbol of the Sik Bois.
Welcome to the club.
I mean, whether or not you want to keep that, I don't know. It's just I feel like you've been a fantastic help to us along our way that we didn't see eye to eye at the beginning. I think.
Also, we don't let Sik Bois die, so don't go doing that shit. Be really annoying for our brand.
Part of a very elite group now. So
Yes, we only have a few of those badges as well.
yes.
I can't keep up.
Just rest.
Thank you, Dad.
It's okay.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
I'll step through the one last nod through the threshold of the door and
Just telling you.
then start sort of cautiously making my way through, just as we did before, just like center of stuff, keeping away from walls,
I'd signal to you to climb up.
Snaking through.
Get the fuck up, you.
Yeah. When we were sneaking past them, trying to discern, they're basically blind. Not blind, right? We've kind of just established that. When we were sneaking through, because I was the clumsiest one among us on the stealth rolls, making a bit of noise and stuff. Did any of them kind of go, look to me when I made some noise? I'm just trying to discern whether they're deaf.
They did look at you at one point. You did tell me that.
There were points where they looked in your direction.
Yeah.
That seemed to perceive.
Didn't perceive you.
Yeah, it was like
close to one.
If they could see us, they'd know we were here. It was basically the...
Yeah. Was it until you got close to one that you didn't see behind the wall? But suddenly, yes. And then every other one in some area. Vicinity was alerted as well.
Yeah. So I will, with that, I won't be sort of going, sneaking through. I'll be like moving at a sort of fairly quick pace.
Yeah.
Whilst staying away from walls and corners I can't see around and shit.
So just using perception as your means of stealth.
Yes. Yeah, and moving basically, I guess, at normal speed. Right.
Yeah.
If I'm carrying, is it?
You're technically at half, but just you're very strong and she's not very heavy, so it's kind of like.
Plus, she's one arm down, so it's slightly lighter.
Even lighter, yeah.
3 pounds.
Take the other arm. Just put it on the torso.
Hey guys. I thought I'd lend a hand. Just keep doing hand jokes with it.
You point me in the right direction.
So, as you're lifting Grey up, you do one last look to two other Sik Bois, Drow up in the balcony, Day in the doorway. Give him a quick nod and Grey gives a weak smile and then bows. Okay, move his way through. There you feel Ginger just is filled up with rubbing your neck. He's just watching as well. And as they sort of fade away into that round a street corner through the mist and come out of sight, we'll leave it there for this game.
That's très dramatic.
Perfect ending.
I should have just banished her.
I did think that.
I should have just got rid of her. Like, as soon as I noticed she was a target, I should just.
Oh yeah. Can you can just cancel it and bring her back?
Yeah.
Would she have gone? She would have gone back to the material plane.
Yeah, her plane.
Could have just permanently done it.
Oh, that's very true. We're going to return to home. Is it anywhere on the
She would have been
Anywhere.
Oh my god.
Bottom of the ocean.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Also, it's only for a minute.
Only for a minute.
Because she's not from. Unless she's from the plane you're in.
I think yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So she could
so if she's
get sent to the Fae and then stay there if the spell lasts for a minute.
Good. I thought she got sent to her, if she's in a different plane.
Yeah.
She gets sent to her own plane
permanently.
Which could be
Might
anywhere.
be considered the Fae.
Okay. Because she's an elf.
Mostly elven. There was a small a small community of actual elves.
Stop. That's enough.
Shit.
Some people travel to the cradle and here is some sort of place of them. So, but many people in the cradle have elvish.
But yeah, so I couldn't have sent her there permanently.
No.
Which would have been good.
Well, it's a very interesting way to end her plotline.
Just get rid of her.
Well, she's safe now, but she's somewhere in the world.
Yeah,
she can make her way home.
Yeah, give her some supplies and stuff. And tell her in her like weakened state, you could be anywhere.
Go.
give her the cone of sending and say, when you find out where you are, message someone you know in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. But
It's like using a phone box.
But we-
in the middle of nowhere.
that's not an option at all, is it? Sending someone permanently somewhere.
Only if they're not currently on their home plane. So
Returning
like if
them
you
to
banish
the-
a demon and you're in the material plane and you sent it to hell and it lasted for a minute, it would stay in hell until it found its way out.
Oh, what was the
Legitimately.
last thing I banished? I banished something recently and it returned.
weird head, beak,
You
brain
banished
beak.
those.
You did banish it and then it came through the portal, wasn't it? It came back
Yeah,
from you.
so you sent it to hell. The spell lasted. It went back to hell, but then it came back through the portal.
It's like, oh, there's the door.
Yeah,
I swear I banished something else.
There's trees.
banish yourself. You banished trees. I feel like you banished something else too.
Yeah, since then.
Yeah,
What, during the phase?
it
Yeah.
was the chain devil. It was the bugs. Oh, you banished the giant.
Yes, giant.
And he
But-
came back.
Yeah, why did he come back?
I only presume that it,
It was from the Fae.
or the plane that you were currently on, and wherever the tunnel was his.
Okay.
home.
Yeah. So if she was from the city we were in, would she return there?
Is it a place of birth? Like, how does it work?
It's just completely random.
Okay.
It could be a.
Oh, no.
but-
Plane-wise,
yeah,
is it
yeah.
where she's born or which?
If she was from this city, forward, like I'm not saying
guess-
I'm not. That's not even like a theory at this point.
Yeah.
But if she was,
Mm.
and I banished her, she'd go somewhere else, and then after a minute, she'd return back here.
Because she's Fae,
Mhm.
she may stay in the Fae.
Right.
But if this is considered Fae,
Yeah, we
then
did.
she may come back. Because she's still on the planet.
Okay.
Right.
Everything is uncertain.
Yeah. Every little thing is a
Ugh.
it's a little thing at the moment.
Should have voted Bernie. That was cool. It was frustrating.
Yes.
Yeah, I was.
That's quite. I was definitely frustrated. I was
Yeah.
like, for fuck's sake, I can't do anything.
Just kill someone.
Yeah.
It was tricky because I wondered if you would bring her with you, but I thought mostly that you wouldn't because of the risk or whatever. So I was like, okay, but with that, I knew it was going to be tough because these things are quite particular. You know, it's not just like anything you can kill; they're quite tricky. So the first fight with them, you know, learning how they perceive and interact with things was always going to be hard. So knowing you were going into that, and then also having Grey as a
basically like a blood, like they smelt her type thing.
like make it really, you know, you're trying to save her and fight these things you never fought before. Like you know, you're all trying different damage types. Shit, that's not working. That's not working. That force didn't do much. Psychic, they're immune. Lightning, they're immune.
I feel like that whole fight would have gone differently if I didn't shock that guy. Just in my head, I'm like,
Yeah, but it probably would have killed him. So it would have just ran around.
but I like, because I did it for the roleplay. I did it like
Charge.
Drell gets shot and he's immediately like, fuck you.
That's good though, because we were
Which
like,
I'm
testing out.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
different-
chill with, but I'm also like out of a game. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
It's like when you do Wordle and you just like kind of waste a guess.
Yeah,
Like, why?
You use a letter that is already said.
Yeah.
In it.
Why the fuck did I?
You got so excited and you're like, damn it.
Yeah,
That's so
that type of
relatable.
thing.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of these things in this city, obviously. But I feel quite confident the next time you fight them, you'll be more prepared. and
Yeah.
aware. Like fire seems to hurt them fine.
Definitely needs to be.
Yeah.
So one big
I was
fire.
hoping that toffee would heal me more than I was like doubling down on
On what?
Taking it.
on the like toffee thing.
Oh, I
that
see,
I
yeah,
took
yeah.
secretly. I was like, yeah, that'll do it. Did it? Nope.
Definitely need to rest again. Which is the wasted spell slot of the Shadow Blade. It's
Tricky,
like,
isn't it?
fuck's sake.
So tricky.
The worst part of a warlock is like, it's 2 fucking spells. And like, you use one of them and it doesn't work like that. It's just like, it's just, it's
Yeah.
devastating.
Just
Mr.
so,
Knapp, is this
wait.
This is
So
That's so good. Why is it not loading now?
load.
He pulls it? Oh. Go back on Instagram.
Fuck.
Mr. Depp, is this a
No, don't load that one.
Is this a pic?
picture of you?
Yes, it's a picture of him.
That old man's mad.
You said it, Shorty. Boy, where'd you dig up that old fossil?
Where the hell have you been? All right, don't lose your temper. I'll come right back and give you a hand. Where you going? Make my report. Where you going? Tell her my name in it. Tell her my name in it. All right. I'll tell her.
Where you going?
Where you going?
It's the where have you been?
Where you going?
I gotta go fire report. Where are you going? I'm just going to do this. Where are you going? Tell her I'm leaving then.
So stupid.
Man. So
Just a mad British man. yeah, so.
I'm glad it was on the recording because we've been referencing it
Yeah,
the whole time.
Hold on, I need to sneak that in.
Cool. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Come back next week for more sweet bullshit that Dan made up.